All right, back again, once again. We're here. Steins Gate Elite is still out. It was not a dream. And I'm so excited to keep playing more, man. How are you guys tonight? It's good, Bubble, Nathan, James, Adam, Cody. What's poppin'? You're all good, Cody. And Bubble, you were first. Alright, this is gonna be a lot of reading. Once again, it really is going to be time to dive back into madness. And I'm not sure if you were there at the very end, Adam. But we're at right when it's about to get really crazy. I did save. Yeah, there is no autosave. But yeah, I'm sure you could tell, Adam, by the title that it's about to get crazy. Oh, and just like I thought, the last stream did get copyrighted. Literally for like 20 seconds of not even music going on. Literally, it was when it showed freaking Dr. Nakabachi on screen for like 20 seconds while I was just talking to chat. I got copyrighted just for that. There was literally nothing in that scene that should have got copyright. I wanted to dispute it, but then again, things are going too well for me to get that copyright strike on my channel right now. So yikes. That would be very, very bad. Very, very bad. I gotta click something, that way it doesn't go back. Yeah, but I guess they changed their policy or something with YouTube, because generally, like, say if there's something wrong with a video, if it's copyright claimed or striked or something, or blocked in certain countries or whatever, you actually can't download the MP4. Those of you guys that don't know, when you upload videos on YouTube, right next to the edit button in your video manager that's on a specific video, there's a little drop down icon, like arrow. If you click that arrow, you get numerous different options of, you know, deleting it, you know, archiving, you know, all this other stuff. Download MP4 is actually another setting on it, and I actually was still able to do that even though it got blocked in Japan and copyright claimed. And I was like, wow. Oh, you've been playing it as well, Adam? I didn't know you ended up getting it. Did you get it on Switch or PC or PS4? And I hope you supported the developers. This is Adam we're talking about. Of course he did. Of course he supported the developers. I forgot about download MP4. Yeah, generally when you have a copyright claim or something, you can't download it, but I actually still was able to. So that was really good. It was very, very good. I feel like I streamed a little bit too early because I'm literally streaming like an hour earlier than I did yesterday. So okay, sorry, I was looking at something on Twitter. Yo, what's good, Sora? So in about another minute or so, we'll get back to going. Yeah. Adam, you gotta support the devs, bro. I would have game shared you, at least that, man. Play a little bit off game sharing yours, but I got locked out today, but it's fine because this review is more important at the moment. Oh, my bad, man. If you were in the game already, it should have still let you play it if you went back in. But yeah, it was probably during the time, because I wasn't on my PS4 all day until like maybe an hour before I left for work today, when I went to play the DMC5 demo. I didn't beat it, but that DMC5, bro, it's pretty lit. I can't lie. Yeah, I was playing it. It's pretty good. It is pretty good. I can't wait to get, like, if I pre-order the game, I probably want to get it on PC, but if it's still the pre-order bonus for the PC, it would be, I'd love to have, you know, the Mega Buster, because getting for Nero, getting the Mega Buster is one of the pre-order bonuses. I'd love that. Bro, I don't even have a plug. I need one. I would game share without a heartbeat. Is that a good thing? Like, means you're trying to? Cause I got you, bro. I game share with a lot of people, so as long as my PSN doesn't get banned or something, I'm good. And I know you shouldn't game share with a lot of people. I need to check if I'm even able to game share again. Is it better than DMC3? See, I didn't really play much of the DMC series, so I can't really tell you. But all I know is it's pretty good, and it looks really good. It's in the RE engine, the same engine that's used for RE2 and RE7. So it looks beautiful too. Looks beautiful. Downloading Smile on the Switch to try it out, and just because the competition is coming up, really want to see about getting Breath of the Wild. Hey, Breath of the Wild is gonna be a good commitment, man. Yeah, man. Breath of the Wild is a good game to get. I actually was talking to my friend Jaden2602 about Smite earlier today, because I had when he actually uploaded it, Someone Called Me Johnny actually did a review. It was a sponsored review of the game for Switch when it came out for Switch, and he actually really enjoyed the game, and I actually I thought it looked pretty fun. I mean, MOBAs aren't really my thing, so I don't know too much, you know, how much I would enjoy it, but it looked good. It looked really fun. I don't really like those top-down MOBAs, kind of like League of Legends. League of Legends just doesn't look that fun to me, but I'm sure it's gotta be with such a big player base that it has. Left my PS4 plug another. Oh yeah, you did tell me that. Yeah, you left the cable for it, and they're out of another town. Oh dang, man. But hey, before we get started, if you guys want to share the stream out on Twitter, Discord, or send this link to one friend, then we'll be able to get started today. But how was you guys' day? Today was a good day. I played a lot of Final Fantasy IX today. Maybe played about 3 or 4 hours of it. I realized I had enough gold coins on the Switch to actually get it on there too. I already own it on PC, but I really did want to support Final Fantasy IX again, because I do think it's probably the best Final Fantasy game I've played. I know I haven't beaten a lot of them, but I have played a really big amount of them, and I really do enjoy Final Fantasy IX. I'm really enjoying it on the Switch. It's pretty much like a port of the PC version. It's kind of the exact same thing, but there's a few things I really like about it. There's a few things that I'm not really sure if it was in the PC version, because I didn't really notice, but I noticed that there's a few extra features in the Switch version. There's a super speed mode, so everything's super fast besides like the music and stuff, like the OSTs, which is awesome, because sometimes when you're playing those active time battle kind of games where you have to wait for your gauge to fill in before you can attack again for it's your turn, kind of based off, you know, whoever hits first has the higher speed stat kind of thing, it really speeds up those battles. And it also actually has, you know, a battle assist mode, which gives you like what's called a trance mode in the game, which gives you like boosted stats and everything, and instant speed, so you and your team will always go first and stuff with it. Always fills up that gauge first, so you always attack first. And there's also one where you do max damage to every single enemy, every single hit. Now generally I don't like that kind of thing, I feel like it's cheating, but in all honesty I actually used it quite a few times for grinding, because when you're playing an older RPG, you're gonna have to grind. Some of these newer RPGs kind of do it better to where you're good and you don't really need to grind throughout the game, because if you just fight most enemies you come across, you'll never have to grind. But older ones, you'll have to grind in order to continue. And I'm not saying that this is one of those games, but I always feel like in older games it's better to be safe than sorry kind of thing, because I remember playing the PC version, there was a few bosses and enemies I came across that I really did struggle with. So I started using that to grind up a few levels, and I was like, this makes grinding really, really easy. Like, I'm glad because grinding is something that turns people away from RPGs, and I felt like seeing that, you know, it's making grinding a little bit easier for players. I thought that was really nice. I'm on PS4 for Steins Gate Elite, but the game I'm talking about, I was talking about on Switch. And yeah, hit that like button if y'all are ready for the stream. I know we've been live for nearly 20 minutes and we haven't done anything yet, so if y'all are watching this post, I'm sorry. But yeah. Yeah, man, my day was pretty tiring too. I feel like I didn't even do that much today, really. I kind of just chilled, and I didn't even work on videos today. But work was pretty tiring. So I feel like that's why I was even debating not even streaming Steins Gate, but y'all know me. I got to. Plus, I said I was going to. And Adam, I see your tweet. Thanks so much, my boy. Appreciate you. Love. All right. Now, you're good, Sora. Yo, I gotta work on our thing for your video, man. That's my bad. Real talk, my bad. I've gotten so bad with doing collabs, bro. Honestly, like, I'm really bad with it. Tomorrow, I got you. For a fact, I'm working on it. I'll try to get all of it done. Voice lines, script, everything. If you want me to go that far. Alright, so we're gonna get started. I wanted to make sure there was, you know, a decent amount of people here, because I'm not sure, because YouTube's been a little bit weird, and I wanted to make sure it's actually sending out notifications, because I know it's a little weird sometimes, and I know one of my friends is having problems with it not sending out notifications either. So I just want to make sure, because I know some people didn't want to miss stuff, but we are going back. I'll feel free to explain some other things. Script on my part, I just need to record it. All right, yo, this piano guy is lit, makes the talk even better with his good music in the background. Oh, you're talking about the person doing the piano for this. Let's see if it kept my save data right here, right where we're at. Loaded instantly. Sorry, I'm getting water, getting my system ready, because I'm probably about to be talking for like the next 3 hours. Okay, I'm ready. So, hey, when you dive into a visual novel, you gotta prepare yourself, man. You gotta prepare yourself. We're going in. We are going in. Hold up. All right. Hey Daru, what's with the X68000? I mean, it's a 20-year-old machine with specs lower than my cell phone. It's cool, duh. So it's like the reason why some protagonists are odd-eyed even though they're Japanese? Not getting you, bro. It's cool. If it's cool, then it's cool. Anyway, there wasn't much of an option. This was the only PC they weren't using. What about your new one? No way. We don't know what could happen if it's connected to your crazy machine. It could kill the performance. My man said he just paid for that PC, bro. He ain't about to deal with that. Anyway, did you do any research on the jellification? Oh boy, Kingdom Voices is here, boys. I'm trying to make them actually sound different. I'm trying to give Daru more, you know, voice like this, even though it's nothing like, you know, their actual voices in the dub sound like, but yeah, at the university this morning. Why would a banana jellify? What kind of science are we dealing with here? I examined a sample under a microscope and found it was shredded at the molecular level. Shredded? It's not a mere phase transition. The banana became something entirely different. Could it have rotted? Nah, there's no way 2 minutes in the microwave could do that. Then I remembered about the fractal structures. The Menger sponge thing? Yeah, it looked like something drilled holes into the banana. An infinite number of holes in a fractal pattern, right down to the nano level. Yeah, Daru dubbed is definitely better. I also like, I pretty much like everybody better dubbed than subbed. But I definitely think, I feel like there are a couple key moments in Steins Gate Zero I felt like J. Michael Tatum has performed better. Like, you know, the return, if you know what I mean. I feel like that would have been a lot, like, it was a lot better in subbed. I felt like the voice actor for Okabe in that moment was way better than the dubbed. I couldn't feel the emotion as much as I've heard him feel it in the past. You feel me? I have one hypothesis. Daru gulps, waiting for me to continue. It's the result of the microwave's electromagnetic waves. What does that mean? If my guess is correct, then our phone wave named to subject to change has the potential to become a weapon of unprecedented destructive power, one that could change the face of war as we know it. It's me. We're proceeding to stage 2 of the plan. Soon they will learn that Judgment Day is near. All shall be as Steins Gate wills. Resistance is futile. And what was that? Yo, was that Blue being Patreon? Bro, I don't even use Patreon. I didn't even set a freaking thing on Streamlabs for it. That's why I had the default little zombies thing. But yo, shout out to Blue being a patron. You are now an elite creator. You're an elite loyal knight. I appreciate you, homie. Thank you so much for it, man. Thank you. Appreciate you. El Sai Kongru. The greatest line in this entire freaking game. Quit talking to your imaginary friend. I'm done with the wiring. Well, what's next? We have bananas. Just before I left May Queen Plus Down Squared, Mayuri asked me to buy some bananas with her money. You know Mayushi's gonna cry if you use them all, right? Wasn't it her money? She donated that money to research our efforts. You don't have to use the whole thing. One is enough. One. We'll never reshape the fabric of society as long as money dictates the limits of our science. You're the only one who wants to reshape society, Ocarine. Oh shoot, if my boy is out here slandering Kingdom Ace's name in the review, I'm coming for your throat. I never preferred sub until I saw Street Fighter and dubbed. That was trash. That's Shakedown 2012 reference. Dude, I don't know that, but I'll definitely take your word for it. Come on, start the timer already. Complete. This is when it gets crazy. 2 minutes sure is long. Text message from Ferris. There's no way I can combat this. That's why you need to locate the 14th man as soon as possible, Nya. He must be in the Hawk's Nest, also known as Eco Prison, which exists somewhere in Akiba. Put cell phone away. You know, if the microwaves emissions are doing it, then shouldn't our cells be getting jellified too? While still looking bored, Daru finally gets into the discussion at hand. Well, have you ever nuked yourself inside the phone wave name subject to change? I can't even fit in there. Ferris's dub is really good. I don't know who plays her or what else she's done. Anyway, what's your source on the electromagnetic waves? Ooh, I hope it's not going to be one of those streams where I can barely talk. If you must know, it's from my mad scientist intuition. Oh, so no facts. Edison once said, without 1% inspiration, 99% of perspiration is wasted. So inventors of the world should be inspired. End quote. Wasn't it genius is 1% inspiration, 99% perspiration? Take shower. A new motif. And the host, Prodigy XCD with the 5 viewers host. Thank you so much, my boys. We're about to get into the thick of it right now on Steins Elite. It's about to get crazy. Y'all already know. If those of you guys who've seen the anime or played the visual novel yourself, you already know what's about to happen. It's about to get crazy. About to get crazy, boys. Sorry to disappoint, but in recent years it's become common knowledge that that is a misquote. Edison said that. Be inspired? Yes, be inspired, he said. I don't know if that was exactly what he said, but I'm sure it was something along those lines. Think, he says. He says the way he said, therefore, as a genius mad scientist, I am always the phone wave name subject to change rings. I like his thoughts are still like that too. This is just going to jellify the banana like usual, isn't it? We need a new experiment. Daru opens the phone wave name subject to change and his door and peeks inside. What? What? What are you doing? Well, it's gone. Gone? What's gone? The banana. What's he talking about? Just had no context. Boy. I push Daru aside and look into the phone wave name subject to change. That would scare me. It's gone. It was gone. There's nothing inside. The banana has vanished without a trace. I speak into silence on the other side of the phone. It's me. Slight problem. We may have awakened something terrible. What do you mean, something terrible? I ignore Daru's panicked cry. I'm surprised too. My heart's pounding, but I try to appear calm. I'm invoking Emergency Order 666. Activate the Cold Heart Protocol. What? What do you mean we need congressional approval? There's no time, you fool. Tokyo will be blasted to atoms. Bro, I'd be gone. I'd be home, bro. Nah, I'm not about to deal with that, bro. Heck no. Because that's too much for me, man. That's way too much for me. You should be an actor. Where the heck did it go? How should I know?
Banana!
I'll let him say that. Wait, I think I get it now. It's not an electromagnetic weapon. It's a teleportation device. What? Wait, that's absurd. How else could it have vanished? The microwave was closed. Maybe we should just calm down. Yeah, you're right. Oh, I know. I'll eat one of the remaining bananas. That'll calm me down. And I can't believe my eyes. What the? Impossible. Not 3 minutes ago, Daru plucked a banana from the bunch and put it inside the phone wave name subject to change. Or so we thought. But now there's no sign that a banana was ever plucked. You know, beside the really weird green one. Instead, a single jellified banana appeared amongst the regular bananas. Bro, what's good, Joey? What the heck's going on? Wait, how many bananas are in the lab right now? Just these, I think. Is this a gel banana attached to the same stem as the banana you just picked? I don't know, man. I wasn't paying attention. It doesn't look like it was ever plucked. That's right. The bunch is completely intact. Aside from the jellification, it looks completely normal. You good, homie? Not so much as a sign that the jellified banana was stuck onto the bunch after the fact. Hey, Daru, could this possibly be the word I spoke impulsively a few seconds ago? I hesitate to speak again. My head's full of question marks. I don't know how this happened, but if I were to explain it as I saw it. The banana that was inside the phone wave name subject to change returned instantly to its bunch. In other words, a teleporter. We've invented a teleporter. Oh? That looks like an interesting experiment. Who's there? Wife. Impossible. What are you doing here? The 18-year-old genius girl, a sadist who humiliates men in public, also known as the zombie. Makise Kurisu. Nice exposition, bro. Who are you calling a zombie? What is the meaning of this? What is your purpose here? I'm here to see you, Okabe Rintaro, or is it Hoin Kiyoma-san? Wait, how the heck does she know my real name? I was right. You're one of the organization's top agents, an expert with superhuman powers. No wonder you rose from the dead. I'm not dead, alright? Please stop killing me off. Hashida-san, can you please do something about this guy? You came at a bad time, Makiseshi, with Ocarine freaking out like this. Daru doesn't seem fazed by this girl's entrance. But why? Have you betrayed me, Daru? Calm down, man. Are you being blackmailed, or did she seduce you? You've crossed the line! B-word! Get a hold of yourself. Hashida-san gave me the address after yesterday's lecture. He also told me your name. Ursu's simple explanation quells my fiery rage like a bucket of water. Yikes. She is, Adam. She is. So you're here to see me, is that it? Yes, you claim to have seen me die. I came to see if that was the truth or just a pathetic excuse to grow me. I came for the answer. Now that she mentions it, she did treat me like I was a perv yesterday. Well, I suppose I should be grateful that she didn't call the cops on me after what I did. Yo, real talk? Facts. Well, what choice did I have? Anybody would react the same way if a dead person reappeared right before them, right? But your current behavior is all the answer I need. It was all an act to grope me. My initial hypothesis was correct. Kirsty is cute when she's mad. She always is. Not so fast. There's more to this than you know. Anyway, let's put that aside for now. I haven't properly introduced myself yet, have I? I'm Makise Kurisu. Pleased to meet you. You harass a woman, don't get the cops on you. When you harass a woman, don't get the cops calling you. Hey, let me stop. Don't harass women. The shoes, Cody. She trying to do? Shoot lightning from her fingertips? You can't even shake hands? Are all Japanese men this difficult? Shake hands? This girl genius is asking for a handshake? We only met yesterday, and just moments ago she was on the verge of calling the cops. Huh? You're not Japanese? I've lived in America for 7 years. What about it? America. Look down at her slender fingers. Glossy, healthy fingernails. No unnecessary nail polish. Yeah, what's your problem? I can feel your aura of malice. You must be a powerful kung fu master. Don't be ridiculous. Then you're a ninja. Give it a rest. Dang, this woman is completely cold. Her tone gets scary sometimes too. Cody straight up said it, bro. Yo, easy mode. We don't question these things. We just accept it and be happy for it. And to top it all off, she bursts into the lab and starts inspecting our gel banner without permission. I slowly sneak forward the phone wave name subject to change, trying not to draw her attention to myself. The last thing I want is Kurisu getting close to the phone wave name subject to change. Fascinating. Have any forceps? No. Oh. What are you doing? That's precious data. Ugh. It's squishy. Kurisu licks the gel off her fingertip without any hesitation. No taste. Gross. Yeah, quite the appetite I see. A side effect of the resurrection, perhaps? If you're that hungry, I guess I could give you a banana or two. No thanks. Either way, those bananas are makishi. I almost said makiseshi. Those bananas are mayushis. Come, don't be shy. This is an offering. Take it. As if. Who would eat some perv's banana? a perv's banana. Eat. It's squishy. In your mouth. Gross with the sour. Okabe is just like, bro. Hold up. My dude is. Oh. He's just like, bro, stop it. Get some help. Looks like his cranial processor is overclocking. Can you say that one more time? With a more humiliated expression, if you please? Huh? Come on, say, who would he? You could add an ah, but no. Oh my gosh, Darty's. Hey, he's gonna be in the next what, Chaos Child game? I think it. That's crazy. Huh? Huh? Bruh. And an adult Nai. So like Nai is like the same age as Daru. Which is why I'm like, bro, that's I don't know, man. Oh, Daru, you may be a worthless, disgusting perv, but let me say, well done, sir. Now to follow up for maximum combo. He trying to hit him with a wombo combo. So, Makise Kurosu, you just imagined something, didn't you? By all means, tell us what. Don't be shy. Why you? Come on, say it, genius girl. What's the imagination of a genius like? I'd love to hear from you. You baka. Did y'all actually see that? That was crazy. Demo. Please stop. I'm never saying that again. Looks like she's capable of expressing human emotion after all. I get it. You're both pervs. Well, you could say that. Daru. Bruh. I don't want to hear that from you. Okay, if I came off as a little rude, I apologize. I was only acting that way because but I'll ignore that for now. Kurosu, so hot. So I'm gonna clip that. No. Please tell me what happened to this banana. I'd like to hear about that. That microwave thing. That's top secret. The one thing I'm cleared to share with unauthorized individuals is that its name is the phone wave name subject to change. I couldn't care less about its name. I'm afraid that's the only information you're cleared for. Daru and I discussed whether or not we should tell her anything more. Hold on, Ocarine. Maki says she might be able to explain what's going on. Hmm? Well, she is a genius. She would have to defeat my sharp wit. We can trust her intellect at least. But it's hard to stomach her attitude. Then I get a great idea. That creepy grin. What are you thinking, perverted thoughts again? You said your name's Christina, right? Who the heck's Christina? I never said that. Christina sounds like the name of a Hollywood film star. It definitely has more flavor than her real name. If you wish to learn the secrets of this microwave, then you must meet my conditions. Which are... Condition 1, you must become a lab mim. Ramen? No, lab mim, stupid, short for laboratory member. You mean you want me to join your research team? I'm supposed to return to America in August. I'll have you sign a non-disclosure agreement so you won't betray our secrets. Break the agreement and I'll report your steamy perverted acts to Science magazine. Ooh. You're a You're a monster, Ocarine. I'll take 5 copies. I kind of figured you fell asleep because you were there at the end, I think. I don't know what you missed or what the last thing you saw, but I'm pretty sure you saw us during like the after everyone disappeared and stuff. He didn't know what happened and he was realizing his memories don't align with what everybody else's memories are like. And then he ended up going to a seminar at his school where this girl, Makise Kurosu, was actually the guest speaker, and she's a girl genius. She's the same age as them, but she's just a world recognized genius. And now she's over at their house where they were doing experiments, and they put a banana in the microwave, in their experimental microwave, and next thing they know, when they opened the microwave back, it was gone. And they looked back at the bunch of bananas, and it was back on the bunch, like they never ripped it off, but it was like it's completely made out of gel. And that's pretty much it. Oh my gosh, Daru is so funny, man. You're a monster, Ocarine. I'll take 5 copies. The second condition is that you'll overlook all past acts of molestation I may or may not have committed. Ocarine, you're so petty. You're the pettiest person I've ever met. That's why we love you. That's why we admire you. What was that from again? I want to actually see that, because they quote that in the anime. That's why we love you, and that's why we admire you. The quotation from the popular manga Juju's Bizarre Adventures, used to express awe at someone's capabilities, often used sarcastically in reference to negative character traits such as pettiness. So yeah, that's actually from JoJo. I haven't actually seen JoJo, so I wonder if that's actually in it. Probably is. They wouldn't make the reference anyway, like if it wasn't. So that's what I think. That's what I think. Juju. Reminds you of Juju from Xenoblade. Those are the conditions. If you can't accept them, then you must leave at once. So what'll it be? I don't think it's a bad deal at all. You mean for you? Jeez, I feel like I'm hyper-secreting non-adrenaline. Let me pick my jaw up off the floor. I don't care about your dislocated jaw. Do you accept the conditions or not? Answer me, Christina. Stop adding Tina. My name is Kurisu. Okay, I accept. Good answer. From this moment forth, you are Lab Mim 004. Welcome, Christina, codenamed the Zombie. I won't answer to either. Use my real name, Hoeen. Got him. Love each other. You're such a child. You say something, genius parrot girl? Come on, no one's saying verb. I won't treat you like a verb either, so let's just drop it already. As long as you understand, now for the issue at hand. Daru, give Christina. No Tina either. Give Kurisu-kun an explanation on our experiment so far. But I refuse. In the end, I'm the one who has to explain. Along the way, I also relate to the tale of my heroic deeds, which enrages Kurisu, of course, but I finally tell her everything about the bananas and the phone wave name subject to change. Kurisu doesn't ask any questions. She's quick to understand, as expected of a genius girl. Who's texting me? Who's doing it? Danielle? It's Mayuri. I don't have time to reply right now, so I'll just ignore it. Don't have time. Sorry, Mayuri. Fascinating. Just in this stream, I've already talked more than I have the entire day. Let's hear your opinion. I think we can at least throw out completely worthless theories like electromagnetic weaponry and teleportation. The lady doth protest too much. Can we run the experiment one more time? I want to see it for myself. strange. It seems as though Kurisu is really enjoying herself. I mean, she is a scientist. Why shouldn't she enjoy experimenting? Okabe-san, Hashida-san, please watch the bananas. Who are you to give me orders? I'm the mad scientist. Holy. Whatever, just keep your eye on the bananas. 60 seconds have passed. Any change? Nope. 100 seconds. A few moments after Kurisu's report. Whoa, it just disappeared. No fade. No, nothing. It just dipped. It happened faster than the blink of an eye. It appeared. I'm at a loss for words. This phenomenon is clearly teleportation. Bruh, she's like, how does it look? At 104 seconds, it disappeared abruptly. Yeah. She's quite flustered. I don't think many people could remain calm after witnessing such a phenomenon. All you missed, I don't know if you heard my first explanation, but basically what's happened is Kurisu's at the house, they argued a little bit, and now they're showing her their experiment to where when they put a banana in the microwave, it it teleports itself back onto the bunch like they never plucked it. Cody is just enjoying himself just as much as Kurisu. Teleportation. Is that even possible? It did move, no matter how unbelievable that may be. Could it be quantum teleportation? No, that only occurs on the quantum level. Don't avert your eyes from the truth. What you've seen with your own eyes is everything. Did it really teleport? It's dangerous to reason from the conclusion. You right, Cody? I need a clue. Anything else? Have you noticed anything else about the phone wave? Oh, right. One time it shot off a huge electrical discharge. What? I don't know anything about that. That's because you weren't around when it happened. Discharge? How much? It was like a fluorescent light lit up the development room. It lasted about 2 seconds, I guess. What were the circumstances? I was adjusting the cell phone attached to it. I unhooked it and put my own in. A little bit later, Sparky. When was that? Around noon yesterday, when you went to see Dr. Nakabachi's presentation. Dr. Nakabachi. That's right, I went to see Dr. Nakabachi's conference yesterday. Come to think of it, he stole his time travel theory from John Teeter. Maybe the current John Teeter is actually Nakabachi. But wait, Daru, didn't you say that Dr. Nakabachi's presentation was cancelled? Yeah, but you went with Mayushi anyway, remember? No, I don't remember that. After all, Nakabachi's presentation wasn't cancelled the way I remember it. Still don't understand why my memory seemed to disagree with everyone else's. That reminds me, I sent Daru an email that day. But for some reason his phone received it on July 23rd, 5 days prior. Huh? Wasn't that one of your stories? If it wasn't, then that would make the timestamp weird. I always speak the truth. If you don't trust me, I'll show you in my send history. But it's gone. It should be there, but it isn't. Pretty sure it's Kingdom Hearts 3, Joey. Just like the banana inside the phone wave name subject to change. Where did it go? I could have sworn I sent it just before 1 p.m. Oh yeah, that was when the discharge phenomenon happened. The show I was watching was about to end. Suddenly a flash of inspiration strikes. I get it, so that's what happened. What? This is one of Okarin's usual habits, so don't mind it, seriously. Silence, I've reached the answer and now the world will tremble. The disappearance of my mail, this strange timestamp, and the sudden electrical discharge must be related somehow. And? Huh? I understand that they're related somehow, but how? Whatever, I'll prove that I'm right. If we can reproduce the electrical discharge phenomenon, it should bring us closer to understanding the timestamp mystery. Daru, describe the phone wave name subject to change status when the discharge phenomenon occurred. It was kind of a mess. I'd connected my phone to the phone wave and I was testing to see if I can control it with the X68000. Time to eat some chicken, juicy chicken number. Wait, that's not the same song she said in dub though. I'm home, so hungry. Okarin, did you buy the bananas? Okarin? Huh? We have a guest? I'm Mayushi. Nice to meet ya. I'm Makise. Apparently I'm a lab mem now. Really? That's great. Another girl lab mem. Oh no, Mayushi's bananas. They turn into gel bananas. We used them for an experiment. But they were Mayushi's. Don't worry, Mayushi-san. You'll be repaid later by Hoyin-san. By me. Jeez, why do you always experiment with Mayushi's food? Mayuri's complaint falls on deaf ears. This is all to reign victorious against the organization. Daru, what were you doing with the X68000? Like I said, I was adjusting the incoming mail settings. I was monitoring the moment we received mail for remote control. That's why I put it on freezing mode for 120 seconds too. No, they didn't. This is Steins Gate Elite. It's a new version of the game that released yesterday. It replaced the visual novel's old drawing aesthetic and replaced it with the anime's, cutscenes and animated scenes that were from the visual novel but weren't in the anime. So some of these scenes that last longer or some whole conversations that just didn't happen in the anime are animated here. And there's actually 10 new stories added to this game that weren't in the original visual novel or the anime. So this is, like the name implies, this is the elite way to experience Steins Gate because you get the best of both worlds. I really wish they added dub to this game. I feel like it would have made it awesome, but then again, I probably wouldn't be talking at all. Daru explains everything on the computer monitoring means. Doesn't look that different from using DOS. Mayuri, put the juicy chicken number 1 into the phone wave name subject to change. Do you guys want some chicken? I can give you one each. Never beat the visual novel, like not even close. I'd consider buying it on here. It is actually out on Switch too as well. This was released on Switch. But instead of getting the linear bounded Phonogram add-on, you get an 8-bit Steins Gate Adventure 2. So it's pretty worth it. Both versions are worth it in their own way. How was it again? You there, assistant. When did I become your assistant? Just send something to my phone. If we've reproduced the conditions correctly, then if she sends something to my phone while it's connected to the phone wave name subject to change, it should arrive with a timestamp from the past, not the present. But my assistant, Kurisu, just scowls. I don't even know your email address. What a useless assistant. Don't call me your assistant. Daru, send me an email from your phone. Sure, but what? Anything. Send Christina the perv. I thought we agreed to stop saying that. Well, let's compromise and go with Okarin's a perv. You traitor! Good job, Hashida-san. Want me to send the mail now? Don't tell me you're experimenting on the chicken too. We are. Okay, sending it now. Sending, click. Then unable to wait, Mayuri slips past me and tries to open the phone wave name subject to change door. Wait, don't open that! Huh? Ah, my eyes. Wow, that was bright. Oh, I'm in this dark room and jeez. Oh, you were playing Baldi's Basics? Do they have a phone version only? Oh yeah, the Steins Gate reference. An electrical discharge. Cough, cough. Suck it, AC. Everyone okay? Somehow. That was definitely more than 2 seconds. Okarin, what just happened? Are you okay? No burns or anything? Doesn't hurt anywhere, so I think I'm okay. Looks like covering Mayuri was the right choice. Yeah, because she probably would have been fried. Oh, you're playing on Roblox? Huh? They put everything in Roblox. That game got more content than anything else. Every other game. Hey, look at this! Kirsch's voice is strained. The smoke that filled the room finally dissipated, making the entire development room visible once more. What the heck? How did that... Yeah, it's a microwave, but it's not heavy enough to make a hole in the floor. This can't be caused by electrical discharge. Some other phenomenon? So about Mayushi's chicken. That's her own fault, she opened it up. Yeah, the 8-bit adventure's only on the Switch version. Juicy Chicken number 1 made a noble sacrifice for the progress of science. Let us pray for his happiness in the next life. As I said that, my eyes settled on my cell phone. That's right. My heart pounded. I detached my phone from the phone wave's name subject to change. Luckily, it's completely unharmed. I open it up. It still works. Yamuri. Yamuri? Am I pronouncing that right? Welcome to the stream. It still works. I bring up the list of received emails. New emails should come at the top. However, my heart beats even faster. The topmost email isn't the one Daru sent before the discharge occurred. This impossible phenomenon is exactly what I was hoping for. I look back through my email history, and there, finally, I find it. Success. I don't know why, but it was a success. The game is very, very good. Have you played the previous Steins Gate visual novel or watched the anime? Because the visual novel originally had its own aesthetics and own completely different art style, you know, just like stilted images and different expression on the characters' faces. But this actually is an updated version of the first Steins Gate game and actually took all the scenes from the anime and added more additional scenes animated in it the same way. So this is the complete way to experience the first Steins Gate. Just watch the anime. So yeah, this is kind of like watching the anime, but playing the visual novel. Did they adapt the Kurisu Mayuri bathing? I haven't gotten there yet, so more than likely, yes. Likely. It wouldn't make sense for them not to, since it was originally in the visual novel and it was in the anime, so it wouldn't make sense for them not to, because I'm pretty sure this game is rated M anyway. Okay, we circle that, doesn't it? The timestamp proves it. I received this email on July 24th, 5 days ago. This is the exact same thing that happened to my someone stabbed Kurisu email. A mail sent on the 29th arrived on the 24th. And just now the truth was revealed to me in a flash of inspiration. It all connects. There's a meaning behind this series of events and only one true answer. You good, Lonely? I've discovered the phone wave namesake chain's true hidden function. This isn't intuition. That's right, this is conviction. Just spit it out. What do you think it is? I feel my lips twist into a grin. The chicken returned to its frozen state. The plucked banana returned to the bunch. The email returned to the past. No way. Kurisu seems to get it now, as expected of my genius assistant. Yes, way. This is the choice of Steins Gate. The phone wave name subject to change is a time machine. Interpreter rendezvous. Oof. Time travel paranoia. Dawn of a new day. I could pass out if I'm not careful. Maybe I should take a shower. That should stave off exhaustion, if only temporary. This room has a toilet and a shower room. The shower's a little cheap compared to the one that my family has at home, but this lab would be heck without it. Daru is at his computer, his back turned towards me. His right leg is bouncing impatiently. Outside is a sunny summer afternoon, but inside the air is stale and empty outside of life. Yesterday, that shocking experiment convinced me that the phone wave namesake exchange was also a time machine. But Kurisu didn't seem willing to accept the results, so she just started screaming. A time machine? It can't be. Then she took a mad dash out of the lab. How come you got on PS4 and not Switch? I wanted the linear bounded phenogram, because the linear bounded phenogram, it's 10 new stories that were never seen included in this version of the game, but you don't get those 10 new stories with the Switch version. And I kind of just compared myself and like, which would I have more fun with or want to see more? The 8-bit Steins Gate adventure, which I'm not even sure fully what it is. Is it the same game but in 8-bit? Is it never before seen adventure but in 8-bit? Or is it the same thing as the linear bounded phenogram but in 8-bit? I don't know. But yeah, that's why I chose the PS4 version. What's up, Danielle? All you missed was Kurisu, the girl that, you know, we saw die in the first episode. She is back now, and she became a lab mem, just like, you know, Okabe and Daru and Mayuri. Now she's a lab member too. And then they just found out the phone wave the microwave that they saw stuff for, they realized pretty much all we've seen this stream so far was Daru and Okabe were doing some experiments. They noticed that when they put a banana in the microwave, right before the microwave timer ends, it disappears out of the microwave. And they check the bundle of bananas and see that it's back onto the bundle like they never plucked it off, and it's completely made out of gel. And after doing a few more experiments, they realized they were able to send a text message to the past, that realizing that the phone wave name subject to change is actually a time machine. So what happened, that's pretty much what's happened so far. The big stuff literally just happened, maybe not even 2 minutes ago. So we just found out that our invention is a time machine. That's all that happened. And it's, for some reason, Kurisu freaked out about it and she ran away. So, and they haven't seen her since then. Welcome back, Lonely. A time machine. It was like she couldn't get out of here fast enough. As for Mayuri, she was depressed about her chicken and banana, so she skipped her daily costume sewing. And went home. Grudges over food run deep, I guess. I know what I just said kind of sounded like a lot, but for a lot of the stream, I was legit just talking. And there was a lot of exposition, you know, Kurisu and Okabe, you know, memeing at each other, which was really nice. Why did Kurisu join as a lab mem though? Oh, because Daru invited her after that big seminar of that big science lesson that they were at yesterday. Daru invited her to come by the lab the next day, because this is still the next day. And Okabe didn't know she was coming. And that's why pretty much they made a deal like, okay, you won't call the police on us for, you know, acting sus. Remember, because Okabe kind of felt her up, you know, when he saw that she was alive, you know, he kind of went up to her and started feeling her around, seeing there was no, you know, wounds or anything like that. And so he's like, don't call the police, you know, and we'll let you join this experiment with us, kind of thing. But the only way we'll tell you more about what we're experimenting on is if you become a lab member. And that was why. Yeah, because Adam explained it better. Their days are long. Yeah, technically I think 2 days have passed just now, because right as you came in on that white screen, 2 days just passed. Our enthusiasm shot through the roof when we realized that the phone wave name subject change had tremendous hidden potential. We nearly died of excitement after successfully sending an email to the past. So we stayed up all night doing experiments to confirm whether or not the phone wave name subject change is indeed a time machine. The results, however. We went to the supermarket and stocked up on a wide variety of items. We tossed each item into the phone wave name subject to change, but everything failed. No change, nothing happened. After the experiment where the discharge phenomenon occurred, everything warmed up nicely, no jellification. Suddenly we couldn't get anything to happen. We still have no idea why. Thanks, Joey. As for sending messages to the past. First, let's review the problems revealed by this last run of the experiments. Problem 1. Electrical discharge safety precautions. We removed everything flammable from the development room to reduce the risk of fire. We also prepared 2 fire buckets full of water just in case. But that's not a fundamental solution. Also, throwing water on electrical discharge probably wouldn't be that great of an idea. Just thinking, running that back. Problem 2, mass increase. When the discharge phenomenon occurs, the phone wave name subject change suddenly gains mass for unknown reasons. Because of this, the microwave broke the table and made a dent in the floor. To deal with the issue, we placed the microwave on the floor. We spread cushions and blankets underneath. This hides the hole in the floor too. Problem 3, we're not even sure of the necessary condition to send emails to the past. Jordan's like, I want to know how the people who made this anime know what old bananas look like. What do you mean? Old bananas? Jordan's explanation is great. I only have 200 words to work with. I feel you, Adam, with that. Like, why are they green? They're not... I kind of... I don't want to I don't want to say it because they're not old. I don't know if the game hasn't really said it yet, but it's pretty much, they kind of did in the sense, in that big explanation, that big science lecture in the last stream, when Kurisu was saying, you know, when it works through a wormhole, if you were to go through one end of the wormhole trying to go out the other, gravity causes pressure in the middle of the tunnel, and it causes whatever's inside to be crushed. And so that's pretty much the byproduct. So if you were to try to send a human through that and they would be crushed by gravity, they would kind of end up becoming like gel. Don't say it, Jordan. Yeah, they're gonna really go in depth with it soon during this stream. They're gonna explain it. Oh, he said it. Now, look, okay. They're gonna explain it more. Don't worry about it. Forget everything I just said. Too late now. No matter how many times we tried, we couldn't pin down a single condition. We spent the entire night doing trial and error. We spent over 40 different things, but not even once could we reproduce the discharge phenomenon. We started off in high spirits, but grew more and more frustrated as time progressed, which brings us to the present. Honestly, I gave up. That's why I spent the entire morning lazing about like this. Another email pops up on my phone. Been getting way too many of these since yesterday. Your title though, I know, but they're not gonna know that. Don't even worry about it. They're all from Shining Finger, the woman named Kiryu Moeka. I've never used email this often before. My gosh, there's a whole scene with her that I'm really not with. Bananas crushed by gravity turning into green gel. Actually, realistically, if you have to really think about it logically, you're thinking about just regularly being crushed in gravity, like you'd be crushed. No, imagine being lonely, chill out. No, but imagine if I'm talking gravity crushing you beyond belief. Like, I'm not talking just like a car getting crushed by something physical. I'm talking molecular, atomic level crushing. It's too much of a pain to reply, so I ignore it. Please just ignore everything she says. Hey, want to go to Sambo for some beef bowl? Nah, too much trouble. Aren't you hungry? Yeah, but... you're such a bum. My dude got plenty snacks. Bro, please don't be Moeka. Okay, it's my Yuri. My issue spending money is getting dangerously low. You and Daru need to chip in too sometimes. You don't want to get between me and my food. Let's do food. You eat too much. Oh no, I don't want to. No, don't say that to her. Don't get angry. Next time I'll treat you to anything you want to eat. So keep buying more bananas for the sake of our experiments. Boom. That's way better than telling her she needs to go on a diet. Like, what? Bruh. I'm just saying I don't feel like waiting and skipping through a movie to the anime. It's actually worth the wait. Exactly. It's like you're watching this movie. Bro, I just want to see how it ends. I don't care about the whole movie. I'm just trying to see how it ends. You just go to the end. No, I don't like doing that. That's so hard though. I'm telling you, it's really worth it. Just hearing that from Okream makes me happy. Aw, I love my Yuri. She's great. What is he doing on the computer anyway? I'm curious, so I casually peek over his shoulder. Oh boys, it's about to get crazy, bro. That's an image of the futuristic looking facility I've never seen before. It's a chaotic metallic cylindrical tunnel, some type of rocket thruster perhaps, or maybe the interior of a spaceship from a sci-fi movie. Based on the height of the people in the picture, the tunnel looks to be more than 10 meters tall. The Large Hadron Collider sure is cute. What? What did you just say? Large Hadron Collider? Large Hadron Collider. You don't know about it? I grabbed Daru's relaxed shoulders and wringed them out. Ow! What are you doing? Music is so happy. This is when everything is good, because later on in the game, we ain't gonna hear this like at all, because everything just gets worse. Are you gonna want to see the snap at the end and not find out how Thanos gets the stone? Bro, facts. You're right. Of course, man. What is this Large Hadron Collider thing? You know, it's what CERN uses to do their experiments, LHC for short. It's seriously Moe, recommended. Daru is me, man. That's legit me right now. I'm literally doing the exact same pose he is right now. That's legit me on my computer, but with a PS4 controller in one hand. You're lusting for something that's not even humanoid? Of course not, but there's something about it that gets me excited, you know? Makes me smile, you know? Don't you feel that? My man over here just trying to smile, man. Let him live. Let him rock. Come to think of it, I remember you said that you found factories and the other sets of highways irresistible or something. My man is blushing. Yeah, same thing. CERN. I've seen it somewhere recently. Where was it again? John Teeter. Adam, is that you? I don't think that is Daru. Yikes. That's crazy. Oh yeah, the new Samsung phone is overpriced. I believe it's overpriced, but it's not a phone. It's a phone and a tablet. So it does everything that both of them do, and like, cause it's the Galaxy Fold. It also comes with 2 batteries, so it can charge up to like 200% instead of 1. But $2,000. That thing better read me a bedtime story. It better drive me to work. It better wash my clothes. $2,000? No. When you can get the regular Galaxy S10 for only $750. That's great. The 750 still has that power sharing thing. The new, those of you guys that don't know, the S10 that was announced today, it actually has this, I can't remember what they called it, but it's like a power sharing thing. So say my phone's at 100%, but Adam's phone is like at 50%, or like say 20% about to die. I can touch my phone to his and it'll share my battery life with him. And so he'll get some of my battery life so his phone will last longer. That's freaking genius, bro. Not the regular, the regular is like 900, I think. That's not that much more than my S8. That one's, I think the E being 750 is still good. What, it's smaller? That's kind of like the, I can't remember which iPhone it was, but it made it the size of the iPhone 4, but it had like the specs of the iPhone 6 or 7. Touching phones, ew. I mean, they don't have to be laying on each other. You just have to like bump them against each other. Let me stop. Okay, yeah, that guy you mentioned earlier, he's the @channel's going on crazy about, isn't he? That one might be an imposter. I'm talking about the John Teeter who appeared 10 years ago. He appeared 10 years ago? The same guy? Anyway, John Teeter mentioned CERN. I don't remember all of it, but there's one thing I'm sure of. Teeter made a prediction, namely that before the year 2034, CERN will develop a time machine. A time machine? That's a timely topic. But that wasn't just 10 years ago. This Teeter said the same thing. It doesn't matter if it was 10 years ago or 10 seconds ago. That's not the point, Daru. This coincidence could very well be the choice of Steins Gate. Can we trust this Teeter guy? It doesn't matter if we trust him or not. Now we have something in common, a time machine. We should investigate CERN. We've got nothing to lose. This is when everything goes downhill. This conversation is when everything goes downhill. Tell me everything you know about CERN. Sure thing. My CERN folder is smoking hot. CERN is the world's largest particle physics research intuition. It's popularly called the European Laboratory of Particle. Oh, fun fact, my brother actually does a lot of work for CERN. And when I told him about CERN, you know, having this role in this game, he was like, Jordan, you know I work for CERN, right? I build parts for the LHC. I was like, the organization. Don't talk to me, bro. That was legit me. but the thing is, not even the $2,000 one. You don't even need to get that one to do those features. Even the regular S10e can do that. It's close to the border of Switzerland and France on the outskirts of Geneva. It's famous as the birthplace of HTML, HTTP, and the World Wide Web. The World Wide Web, you mean the internet. Bingo, that thing at the beginning of most URLs. It means the http://www thing. Are the same cost? Bro, there are other headphones that are just plastic. I need a new phone. I can't even see. Everybody is having typos. I don't know what nobody is saying. CERN invented that? All I know about CERN is what I read in Teeter's book. I never knew they were that amazing. Yeah, but Bluetooth drains battery. Even if your battery life is better, why would I want to drain my battery more than I need to? And the fact, why can't I have both? Why can't I use Bluetooth headphones if I want to, but also use regular headphones if I want to? There are plenty of regular earbuds that sound and feel better than Bluetooth ones do. I feel like you shouldn't, just for improvements in your phone, I feel like taking away a feature just to add another doesn't help when you just had both. All right, let's get off this topic. What sort of research does CERN do? Particle physics mostly. CERN can do experiments no one else can because they have the biggest particle accelerators in the world. The low energy anti-proton ring, the proton synchrotron booster, the large electron positron collider. Oh my goodness, bruh. I'm not that big of a milk fan. And back to the game. And the big boss is the largest accelerator in the world, the LHC, Large Hadron Collider TON. Bro, you know TON? When you add TON at the end of somebody's name in Japanese, that's pretty much like calling them babe or baby in English. The LHC is 27 kilometers long, circular tunnel built underneath CERN's headquarters. So are you leaving, Danielle? Its purpose is to smash protons together in the hope of creating unknown elementary particle reactions. They started experimenting last year. Before they started, there were rumors that the experiments might create mini black holes. Oh no, those mini black holes will swallow the Earth, the universe is in danger, etc. Mini black holes. I'm pretty sure Teeter said his time machine used mini black holes. Are the things he said about CERN true? All this talk about LHC seemed to light a fire inside Daru, so we decided to go to Sambo after all. We continued our conversation over a couple of beef bowls. Bro, beef bowl sounds so good. You know, have that nice beef with all that, the juice from it with rice all in it. Bro, that sounds wonderful. Bro, I need to hear hacking to the gate, bro. What's the possibility of that actually happening? 100%, that's it. That it won't. CERN officially denies it. Let's say a mini black hole was formed. The amount of energy would be so tiny that it would disappear instantly upon formation. It would be impossible for it to swallow the world. But where there's smoke, there's fire. Don't leave, Danielle. According to their official announcements, they only began experimenting in 2008. That's suspicious. Of course, that's assuming Teeter's story is true. Bro, that ending, bro, the last game. Oh my gosh, they went so in on that outro, bro. I felt, bro. Oh, you good, Joey. You have a good one, man. I felt like Hacking to the Gate did so freaking well. Like, it was so well animated, because I feel like when you can capture the psychological standpoint, or the, the mental stability or instability of a character just through simple images, not even necessarily like through words. You don't have to describe how insane this person is, just by seeing little things, like even if it's something symbolic, it's just a crack in a glass. That's so symbolic, and it just made it so impactful. The last game, bro, the song is mostly in English, bro. I remember you didn't notice that like Kurisu was there, and you were like, oh, I never noticed that. And I was like, bro, yes, bro. I'm also perplexed how everyone around me seems to have forgotten about Teeter's 2000 appearance. There's something important in Teeter's tale, or at least I want there to be. It's me. Don't be surprised. I've sniffed out an evil conspiracy. Oh man, it says no cell phones, huh? John Teeter, CERN. You see where I'm going with this? Yeah, that's right. They're likely connected. Bro, what if she was like the bad guy in this whole thing? When I tell you no phones. Coincidence? Come now, don't disappoint me. What? Evidence? Well, if you must know. Whispers. Whispers of my mad scientist intuition. Those dudes are trying to destroy the world. Yeah, with many black holes. But what if we were to steal that technology? What then? Of course. Who do you think I am? Everything is the choice of Steins Gate. L. Psi. Congru. That's great. Just who the heck are you fighting with? Daru, I know what we must do. What's that? Don't you what's at me? You're supposed to grin like you know exactly what I'm talking about. What kind of super hacker are you? You always give such half-baked explanations. Try to sound intelligible before you try to sound intelligent. You are a super hacker. Stop saying hacker. At least say hacker. See where I'm going with this? No, not at all. Hack into CERN. Is that some kind of joke? I know you can do it, Daru. Expose their dastardly deeds and find any hints you can about the time machine. Dastardly deeds? You're just imagining that stuff, Ocarine. We stand at a crossroads. Will the phone wave name subject to change become a functional time machine, or will it die as garbage in lab storage? Haka is the orange. I'm not responsible for the consequences. Got it? Deal. Get started. For your payment, I'll deposit a week's supply of potato chips in your Swiss bank account. This is one of the MC's mistakes. Big mistake. That moment right there causes nearly everything that happens in this game. Right there. Aka is the new orange. Yikes. That one scene. Remember that scene. My man said hack into CERN. The best character. As we returned to the lab, I noticed a familiar woman fixing her bicycle in front of the Brawn Tube workshop. Daru, his head filled with thoughts of hacking, went upstairs ahead of me. I stayed to observe the woman. What was the girl's name again? I think it was something like Aruma or Amore. Oh right, Amane. Amane Suzuha. So what do you guys do up there? I told you before that learning our secrets could put you and everyone you know in grave danger. You called the Future Gadget Laboratory, right? How did you know that? I never told you. Wait, are you an organization spy? That's what it said on your mailbox. Oh, bruh. I lower my guard. Why didn't she just say so? She did. Now that you know, it's not like you can unknow. I'll give you the short explanation, but you must not tell a soul. We are the Future Gadget Laboratory, dedicated to defeating the evil organization that rules the world from the shadows. Wow. Is the evil organization CERN? Yeah, but... Oh, so I was right? Those guys really are a contemptible lot, aren't they? Did she just say contemptible? I thought I was the only one who uses words like that in normal conversation. How did you know we were hacking into CERN? What? You're hacking them? Right now? Bruh. Me and my big mouth. You just legit told her you were hacking into one of the biggest freaking businesses in the world. Just answer my question. How did you know about our business with CERN? Well, actually, I overheard you this afternoon. If you stand here, you can hear stuff from the window. The window. Come to think of it, it was open and Daru and I were talking loudly. But can you really hear us from here? I've only been working here for a day, but I've got a lot more free time than I expected. I've gone out 4 or 5 times today. Figured I'd reconnoiter, oh my goodness, the front of the store, see if I couldn't spot any customers. Some kind of secret agent? So that's when I heard you guys talking from the 2nd floor. I got interested and looked it up online. Now I know all the rumors about CERN. Dang, we were careless. Looks like we need to close that window when we discuss sensitive matters from now on. But if we do that, the lab will turn into a scorching hell. Danged if we do, and danged if I don't. Anyway, you must not tell anyone else. Yeah, I understand. I'm actually tight-lipped, so don't worry. All is quiet inside the Braun Tube workshop. Mr. Braun's not here either. Where's the manager? He left right after he finished repairing your TV. He probably went to see the chipmunk. He disappears during business hours every now and then. Whenever I ask him where he's going, he always says something like, picking up my beloved daughter from school, or my beloved daughter has a cold, with a huge grin on his face. Who's texting? Ooh. From Ferris, Kyoma, when operating in the mundane world, you're supposed to be discreet. Yeah, you don't want them to notice you. Remember, the summoning has taken 2,000 years to prepare. If it fails, everything will be ruined, although I suppose that might make things interesting. Interesting. What are you scheming? 1,000 years. Boom. Originally, the phone just kind of overlaid on the screen. Now it completely takes up a new screen. So here's the fixed TV. He said to charge 1,000 yen. Dang, manager. But he gave it to us just so he could charge repair fees. Thanks for your patronage. We'll just take it away. By myself? Are you joking? Didn't you bring it here by yourself? Don't you know it takes 10 times more effort to go upstairs than down? Defying gravity is no easy task, woman. I guess I can help, but oh, I see. We're already in the age where women do physical labor. I don't remember anyone asking for your help. Honestly, getting help from a girl like you would just hurt my pride. Wow. That was so manly. I might be falling for you. Suzuka. Please do. Please. Think you can trick me like that? You're lying, aren't you? Eh? What makes you think that? One of my powers. Coloring gentleman. You have powers? This was never here in the video. This was never here. Who's a lolly? What? She's 18. What? Wait, hold up. I missed chat, huh? It's a shame. I am a gentle. This was never there. This power allows me to see through lies. Liars appear to glow red, then they die. Are there a lot of experts like you? Of course not. I am special. Oh, you had me scared for a second, but still, it amazes that people like you exist. Maybe CERN is the reason there aren't more where I came from. By the way, does the ability to see through lies have any combat application at all? If it were me, I'd want to perfect accuracy with 1,000 meters, or ultra-fast reflexes that let me tear my enemy's limbs off before they can react. Jesus, what the heck is she talking about? Is she a survival game otaku? Suzuha is not the choice of Steins gay. She the choice. Let me stop. Adam did nothing wrong. No, wait, don't tell me. You're an organization assassin, aren't you? You must be the one they call Miss Golgo. Who hired you? Nobody hired me. What's a Golgo? Her confusion is suspicious. This interaction in the anime lasted legit like 30 seconds. The return was starting to piss me off. It's most likely from that male demon shining finger. Why the frown? Did you get a death notice? In the anime it said daily death count or whatever. Wait, huh? What's going on? Wait, who's leaving? Might have to leave. Wait, why is Danielle leaving? The organization is framing, bro. This is a whole organization scheme. That's what it is. So apparently Smash just got data mined, and we found out what Joker's stage is in Smash. But anybody that has played Persona 5 can obviously guess what they would make Joker's stage. I'm not gonna say it, and I won't agree, or I won't say you're right in the chat if you guess, but you know. A what? Shout out to 2602. Just wondering, what the heck is a death notice anyway? Do those even exist? Hey, the boy Adam ain't leaving. What I meant to ask was if you got some unpleasant news. You could say that. This girl is hard to get a handle on. I really shouldn't let my guard down around her. There's this woman who's obsessed with finding an IBN 5100. An IBN 5100? I'm not reading that. Yeah. I see, so the IBN 5100 legend is famous, huh? Maybe that retro PC is more popular with the female otaku than I thought. Yeah, that's it. I heard the urban legend from someone. How much do you know about it? My dude said Shibuya. That's bruh. The Master of Masters is actually Hoin Kiyoma, bro. If only. I see. Well, that's true. You sound like you know something. I do and I don't, I guess. I don't know about it personally, but I happen to hear about it from a knowledgeable acquaintance of mine or something like that. Who are you? I was thinking of giving you a bunch of interesting information on the IBM 5100, but when you look at me like that, I don't feel like it anymore. That's crazy. You're gonna do me like that? Not even interested in the IBM 5100. More concerned with CERN right now. Solving one of Akiba's mysteries won't topple the organization's regimen after all. You don't have a shred of credibility. I have no way of knowing if that interesting information of yours is true or not. Wow, that's harsh. Well, I admit I am kind of acting suspicious. I won't tell you, but I'll give you a hint. And then you'll writhe in agony when you can't figure it out. Truth is, the IBM 5100 has a hidden function. Function? Me either. That reminds me, I'm pretty sure that John Titor from 2000 said something like that. Search through my memories. If I remember correctly, the IBM 5100 can do something or other with a proprietary programming language. No way, how did you know? Tell me, tell me! I only vaguely remember, but it looked like I hit the mark. Bro, Restream chat sucks. It takes a while to update. Like legit, it just, like, I think I just have to go in compact mode now because it legit just doesn't update quick. I have to go in compact mode and it looks trash in that. Wait till you get to the ending, Blaze. What? No fair. I see everything, Amane Suzuha. Resistance is futile. Anyway, the IBM 5100 has a hidden function. It can decipher IBM's proprietary programming language, which was written before APL and BASIC became widespread. Isn't that surprising? John Titor did say something like that 10 years ago, and right after that, the IBM engineer officially admitted to the function's existence. Now, it's a dead programming language that can only be deciphered with an IBM 5100. The reason Titor traveled to 1975 to obtain an IBM 5100 was because he needed that function. Maybe Moeka wants to use it too. Or maybe not. Shiny Finger doesn't seem like the type who'd know about that sort of function. That's why IBM 5100s are so rare. So IBM 5100s are super rare. Maybe if I get one, I could sell it for a high price. That'd be a good way to raise research funds. I first have to deal with CERN. I wrapped up my conversation with Suzuha and made my way up to the stairs to the lab where seeing Daru hacking away. I took a quick nap. So in a couple days, it's gonna be the crazy time period at him. By the time I wake up, a few hours have passed. A refreshing breeze blows in, softly brushing my cheek. Daru's exactly where I left him before I fell asleep. He's sitting in exactly the same position. Not much has changed besides his typing speed. And now he's muttering to himself. I guess he hasn't had any success at hacking yet. Don't be Shining Finger. Okay, it's Luca. Bake cookies, I had everyone film meet them. Summon Diary whenever your time. Okay, let's see. Time. A maid uniform. Let's do this one. Nah, I'm not about to say something that crazy. Come on now. Come on now. Dr. P! I take out a cold Dr. P, cracking open a cold one with the boys. I wish Suzuha had her own game. Does she? No, but she plays an even bigger role in Steins Gate Zero. I take a cold Dr. P, well, in the visual novel at least. Take a cold Dr. P out of the fridge and quench my thirst. Then I kick back on the sofa and start browsing @channel on my phone. My perfect timing. Titor's currently posting in a thread. The Everett Wheeler model is correct. Please look it up to learn more. It seems you're all still clinging to preconceived notions of time. Time does not simply run from past to future like a car on a one-way street. To be more specific, the choices mechanic right now, I'm sure you're not far enough to where it does matter. It will matter soon. in a sense, it's kind of like if you like say if you choose not to respond to people, then sometimes it'll, depending on what you say, it can change on how they react, and certain reactions can lead you towards someone's ending. This game's a lot more linear in that sense than like Steins Gate Zero. Steins Gate Zero is it's a little bit harder to get different endings, but in this game it's a little bit easier, kind of like because it's more linear. Like you kind of get like an ending for each girl, kind of like in this game, but in Zero it's a lot different. It's kind of easy to get the true ending in this game though, because again, if you've ever seen the anime, it's kind of hard to not get the true ending that way, because there's actually another ending in this game which is literally just the true ending but cut off a little bit beforehand. To be more specific, the laws of causality do not change contradictions to occur. In the result of an event, the effect is changed. The event itself, the cause, also changes to present a paradox. That's why there are so few people who can observe changes in divergence. Divergence being the world line's percent difference from the standard. And we are browsing. John Teeter's so trash. Do you have Zero on PS4? I actually owned a physical copy of Steins Gate Zero on PS4, but I actually mailed it to Snivy, and he now owns that copy. But I do own it on PC. So I do own Steins Gate, the original Steins Gate 1 and 0 on PC, if you were trying to game share for Zero. I will admit the Zero visual novel is much better than the anime, but the anime is still really good. It's really well done. There are some things I feel like was a little bit muddy, I guess I could explain it. But yeah. 19 hours have passed since Daru started hacking. 19 hours? Who said the days be going by slow? Night gives way to a refreshing summer morning. Daru hasn't slept in 68 hours, but he still won't get off the computer. I curl up a bit and turn my attention back to @channel. My dudes have been chilling. Life in 2036 is very different from what it is today. Most people live on farms growing their own food. All forms of commerce and communication are restricted. There's no travel, no internet, no railroad even. Most people never even see another town, let alone a city. Science continues to advance, of course, but the vast majority of people do not benefit from that progress. Technology belongs to only those chosen by CERN and the Committee of 300. It's very peaceful, at least on the surface. There's none of the conflict you see in this era. Yeah, I'm really far into this game and RE2. I've got a ton of videos in the back, James, no plug. Blaze's channel, always in the featured section of the channel. My discussions with John Teeter weren't making any sense. Eyes. Not even Teeter himself seems to know about the Teeter from 10 years ago. I said sauce? My man got sauce? Hoey needs to shut up. I've never heard of any other Teeter from 10 years ago. Bro, shut up. I'll do whatever I want. It's hard to imagine that everyone on @channel is conspiring against me. This message board is terrible. Bro. This game is addicting. I recommend everyone buy it to support Spike Chunsoft. Absolutely. I say please, if you're interested in Steins Gate whatsoever, I highly recommend it. It is very, very good. I didn't even know Steins Gate was a popular thing until I got into it, and I realized, wait a second, Steins Gate's an old thing, but it still gets a lot of love. It's one of the highest rated visual novels ever. I feel like you'd probably do all the alternate endings before you do the true ending. Best way to experience it. My email, I questioned the differences between his posts and now his post 10 years ago. The current Teeter hasn't even acknowledged the latter. And sorry for the sudden mail. In 2015, World War III breaks out. Many people die. By 2036, the world is a nuclear wasteland. John Teeter travels to 1975 to obtain the IBM 5100. The IBM 5100 was necessary to revive technology lost in World War III. Zeroscape, great. You'll definitely know. I don't want to spoil it, but you'll definitely know. A true ending is one that's generally like it isn't obvious into a story, but any of the alternate endings you'll definitely know. The game makes it really obvious. I think it also labels it. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure it labels it too. But only certain IBM engineers are aware of that function, so it does not appear in the manual. In 1998, Teeter meets his younger self and his parents in America. John Teeter was a soldier who volunteered for this mission. John Teeter is an American. Furthermore, in 2000, Teeter correctly predicted the outcomes of some future events. The Peruvian coast earthquake in 2000, the election of a new pope, the outbreak of the Iraq War, China's advances in space, and so forth. Though he only talks vaguely about each one, they all came true. On the other hand, other predictions went unfulfilled. For being the Y2K bugs, Civil War in America, the cancellation of Beijing Olympics, the inauguration of America's first female president in 2009, and so forth. There's more, but let's leave those aside for now. I decided to ask him why those predictions didn't come true. Alright, let's send it now. This is your litmus test, John Teeter. Show me your true colors. Mane Suzuha. First email, thanks for changing email addresses with me yesterday. I finally made a friend here. Yay, don't worry. I won't email you too much. I might be slow to reply too. I'm kind of new at this email thing. It's okay to laugh at me. Friend here. Change the email to... I had no choice but to submit. Haven't used cell phones much. Let's do here. Where were you living before? y'all thought America would make a woman president. He's done it. Oh, this is about to be it, right? What are you doing here so early? Yo, we found out Bernie is running for president again, baby. Okay, we're not getting presidential. I just wanted to bring that up. Y'all know how I feel about Bernie. Feel the burn. I heard you guys stayed up 2 nights in a row, so I brought you some goodies. Toot through. Hey, Adam. Excellent. Good job. It wasn't really 2 nights in a row thanks to my afternoon nap yesterday, but who's counting? Canned Odin. It's a present from Mayushi. They're 270 yen each, so savor it, okay? It's been getting tired of eating bananas and chicken lately. Buy these instead from now on. But Mayushi doesn't have enough pocket money to splurge like this all the time. And Mayushi loves bananas and chicken, so she'll keep buying them. But wait, there's more! But wait, there's more! Adam says that every time she says it. Ryanette sausage. It comes with an Upa bottle cap as a bonus. I really wanted it, so I bought it. Something tells me that in a few months' time, this lab will be neck deep in Upa goods. There are only a few things right now, like the cushion on the sofa, but that number is sure to grow exponentially. So how's Daru-kun? He's in the midst of a hard fight. He should at least rest a little. I mean, I never said he had to do it all at once. Daru-kun's super hacker spirit is on fire. It's not Haka, it's hacker, you... Now you got her saying it. He sure is tense. Mayuri and I evacuate to the rooftop to eat the Odin. But isn't hacking bad? Mayushi doesn't want you to do bad things. I would be a fool to let Daru's hacker skills go to waste. Incidentally, it looks like the hackers hijacked CERN's system back in 2008. We found news articles about it online. That means even the inventors of the World Wide Web have holes in their security. With his skills, Daru should have no trouble getting through. Bro, I love how it's still animated when I take away the text. Bro, that's thumbnail worthy. I gotta start making thumbnails for each of these things. For every stream now, I want to try doing it. Unless it's like an IRL stream or like a just chatting stream. Maybe even that too. I kind of want to start making thumbnails for every stream. I should, because I know people are just tired of the "we're live" thing. Besides, we're doing this to expose CERN's wrongdoings. This is a war against the dark forces that secretly rule the world. Bad things are bad. I need to change the subject. Hey, I'm just saying, just because someone murders someone else and you go and murder them for murdering someone else, that just makes you both murderers. Mayuri, want to trade my sweet potatoes for your beef? If you want to trade, I'd rather have your quail egg. Don't be ridiculous. Next to beef, quail eggs are my favorite. But Mayoshi likes quail eggs too. Settle for my chikua. Okay, chikua is better than sweet potatoes. So change complete. Mayuri really eats up conversations about food. So easy to manipulate her. That's a good idea, Ace, because I look at the thumbnail before I look at the title, in honesty. Yeah, I've been meaning to do that for a while. So I'm gonna have to go through the anime or something and make a thing, because technically my title doesn't even work right now too, because we're still not even there yet. And we 2 hours in. Looks like things are falling into place. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, yes, you are. You can't hide from me, you naughty thing, you. How does it feel to be naked? Oh, yes, yes. Matching ID and password login complete. Heck yeah. Taste it. Yes, yes, yes. What enthusiasm. Did you get it? Mission complete. Lonely, don't say it. Don't say it. I already know what you're thinking. I know it. I'm reading your mind. Oh, that's amazing. I don't really get it though. So did you find out how they're planning to destroy the world? I haven't looked yet, man. All I did was get us connected. But it's all downhill from here. I'm sorry if you're tired, but please start checking. The keys to this conspiracy have got to be in there. Yeah, I'll do it. Daru dances his mouse across the screen and continues hacking into CERN. Hold up, I have to yawn. Sorry, all the talking, man. The question is, who this password belongs to? Why is that? I don't know how Nico B be doing it. I went into CERN's database and got a data table. From there, I focused on people with simple passwords like 111111 and ABCDEFGH to get my hands on an ID. It'd be awesome if it turns out to be the server admin's login, but I don't think we're that lucky. So, hey, that don't work. Here we go. In Japanese, please. Same. Basically, if this is the server admin's password, we can taste every inch of CERN's luscious flesh. But if it's just an ordinary researcher's password, then we can only see CERN's boobs. That's crazy. I was gonna use this as a thumbnail, but Darkun, that's naughty. With the erotic examples, basically you mean there will be limits to what information we can access. Exactly. Pretty much lonely. Anyway, it's only a matter of time before I get the server admin's password. Let's save that for later. I'm really sleepy now. Be cruel to push Daru any further. Oh, looks like our ID belongs to an accelerator division chief. So it's not a server admin. It would take a miracle to get in one on our first try. How many staff members do you think CERN has? How many? Over 6,000. That many? Well, for now, let's look at this. It's crazy. My brother's one of them. His name is Jack. Let's look at his email log. Of course, the emails come up in English. Oh no, that makes Mayushi's head hurt. It's pathetic to flinch at the mere sight of English. Daru, what does that say? Need to translate it. This is a job for Dr. Excite. Thumbnail worthy. I've got a better idea. Looks like a New Year's greeting, something about going on vacation in Spain. Lucky dude. That email's normal, nothing out of the ordinary. If we keep scouring the log like this, we can also identify the server manager. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. You know, looking through someone else's email without permission makes me feel really guilty. I abandoned guilt when I chose the path of evil long ago. Let the responsibility be mine. I will not ask you to answer for my crimes. What a guy. I'd let out. I don't remember that being in the anime or the visual novel. Hold up. I'm not reading that out loud, but that gets a screenshot. Oh. Okay. I decline your offer. Now get peeking, Daru. Okay, you're bad. You make Mayushi sad. That's of no concern to me. On further examination, we discover several emails with the title Experiment Report. LHC Experiment Reports, this could be a hint about time machines in there. We should try reading them. This is definitely a crime, though. That's what his lips say, but his hand still clicks on the email. I'm surprised no one saw that. What comes up is an unintelligible series of symbols. This is encrypted. Of course it isn't that simple. Cracking this should be a piece of cake. Less than 10 minutes, Daru had decoded the email. Let's see here. Hi, Paul. That acting is completely unnecessary. Aww. Uploaded today's data to the server. The LHC is performing admirably. Can't say the same about the rest though. This baby fickles as a cat, but it's surprisingly obedient this month. It'd be great if it stayed like this forever. But don't you think this work is unrewarding? This kitten, this 27-kilometer long kitten, has been in operation for 9 years. Our research will change the course of history, yet only a small group of people are allowed to see it. Of course, if it were ever officially released, it would be one heck of a scandal. People would probably say something like, call Robert Zekinov to CERN right away. He could build it in less than a year. Staying so deep, bro. 9 years. Calm down, let's sort things out. Do you think there were any translation errors in that email? If you trust the translation software, then that's what it says. The Japanese is in strange places, though. But that doesn't make sense. I thought the LHC was only put in operation around spring last year. This email makes it sound like it's been in operation for 9 years. That is strange. The email send date is this year 2010, so 9 years ago it makes 2001. John Teeters posted this on @channel yesterday. It sounds like you're, oh, the only thing I can ever say is that you must not believe their lies. sound like you're largely indifferent to the fact that time is not a one-way street. This proves that most of you are still clinging to your... Oh, I already read this. They have already succeeded at creating micro black holes. If you read between the lines of this email, it sounds like they're doing some sort of secret experiment. Also, Robert Zemeckis is a super famous Hollywood movie director. He also directed a trilogy of smash hit time travel movies about 20 years ago. I groan. No way, was I right? CERN's hiding a major secret from the world? And it's related to time travel? Keep looking, Daru. Search for anything related to time machine research. Seriously? I don't know if Daru's questioning my order or the possibility that CERN might be researching time travel. Either way, he begins tapping on the keyboard again. There aren't many emails with the phrase time machine in them, but the phrase Z program was used hundreds of times in the past few months. Do you think it could be the current LHC experiments? What is it specifically? Black hole formation experiments? Let's try looking at a document. Ah, found one. Looks like this is top secret stuff from France, England, and Holland. Government secrets. CERN's not even a government organization, so why? Wait, should we be looking at this stuff? We might be in a little deep here. I don't care. Get me details. Hold on, if we get caught, we're not getting off with an apology. Are you so incompetent as to let yourself be traced? I took the necessary precautions. Then I failed to see the problem. Well, thanks. Daru makes a slightly awkward face as he takes the file about the Z program and feeds it into the translation software. May 14th, 137th Z program experiment report. Because we have already succeeded at creating mini black holes, the report is omitted. First... Stop! All of a sudden, Teeter's prediction became a reality. So CERN did use the LHC to generate mini black holes. But they announced that their experiments still haven't succeeded, so why? This is what Teeter was referring to when he posted, "Don't believe what they say." But the goal of the experiment wasn't even to generate mini black holes, it was to create new elementary particle reactions. But in reality, they're already generating those mini black holes. Sure does seem like it. What does it say next? Results, error, human is dead, mismatch. For details, consult Jellyman's report number 14. We propose that further experiments be halted until the lifter is perfected and all local field conformity points are online. What does that mean? Human is dead means somebody died, right? What? Somebody died? Seriously? I'm not afraid. I'm not. After all, I'm the insane mad scientist Hoin Kiyoma. We can't stop now. I can't control my curiosity. Besides, now that I have proof of their evil deeds, ignoring it would just leave a bad taste in my mouth. What is this Jellyman's report? I can't find it in Jack's email. We'll need an account with more privileges. Then we'll save that for next time. Search for something related to time machines. You know we're not going to find anything, right? After that, Daru spends about 15 minutes fishing through the Accelerator Division Chief's emails, but doesn't find anything about time machines. Words like Accelerator Technical Committee and LHC Project Lead came out, so I guess we should look for an ID from there. Maybe then we can get more information. You can't look it up with the ID you have? Daru shakes his head. Well, I guess let's call it a day. By the way, what we just saw was CERN's biggest server, but I also found a strange database on the network. Strange how? It was buggy. Buggy? I mean, it was full of some kind of code. The code was gibberish, utterly impossible to decode. Thank you very much. Could it be encrypted? Not by any algorithm I've ever seen. It wouldn't even work as a program. It just bothers me. Why would they have a database that no one could ever use? That is strange. I'll see what I can find out. Daru tried every trick in the book to crack that mystery database, but after about an hour of furious typing, I don't get it. I don't get it at all. You call this a program? Oh great, he snapped. I think you should stop. My head is spinning. I can't take it anymore. Maybe I'm pushing him too far. He's been up for 2 days straight. He's probably at his limit. Good work. Go rest, Daru. Yeah, I'll do that. Yep. Close, Danielle, but it's IBM. But I'm glad you caught on to that, because they still didn't yet. Anyway, even if it isn't a bug but an actual program, only the guys who made it could understand it. I've never seen anything like it. A program unlike anything he's seen. Eureka! It's from John Teeter. Did he reply to the email I sent him earlier? I haven't told anyone about the IBM 5100. There's no way you can retain memories from before the reconstruction. I gulp. Close enough. Of course, everything is falling into place. What you talking about? John Teeter, CERN, the time machine. These things are all connected, and now I have another piece of the puzzle. Daru, I think I know how we can read that program. Seriously? How? I aim my phone's camera at the screen displaying the supposedly bugged data and take a picture. Attach it to the message. Does this code look familiar? Intended to Teeter. A mysterious database inside CERN. A program unlike anything Super Hackadaru has ever seen. Its true form is... He already figured it out though. If my hunch is correct, John Teeter should know. What? There's no way. Say what you like, we'll know soon enough. So he already thinks it's the IBM 5100, but he wants to make sure by apparently someone who knows, you know, what it is. Because again, they've never actually seen what code it is for it. So he wants to text to someone who knows it, so that way he can at least not feel stupid. It's here. Quickly open the mail. It's written in proprietary IBM programming language and used prior to 1975. You can only decipher it with an IBM 5100. Just as I suspected. Huh? I was right, Daru. I know where that data comes from. He's stupid for sending it to Teeter. That is exposing him. Well, well, I can see how that's kind of dangerous, but all he showed was the code. He didn't show where he got the code from, though. So I guess that's safe in a sense, because, I mean, remember, it's like the IBM 5100 was still a thing, so seeing its code shouldn't really be that much of exposing. But again, it would probably make Teeter ask, I mean, okay, well, what's this a picture of? Where'd you get this? That's where I'd probably be like, the organization has eyes everywhere. Yeah, you'd think, you know, someone who's always worried about the organization coming after him, you know, he'd be a little bit more careful, but at least he got his answer. I guess it was a risk he was willing to take kind of thing. That retro PC has a certain special function. In fact, more than 25 years after it went to market in 1975, nobody knew of it save a few IBM engineers. That function was first brought into light by John Teeter, who appeared in 2000. How many people would have that code? Very, 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 very few. Yeah, I guess theoretically it would be possible to have the code, but no one would be able to encrypt it. So it'd be like, why? Why would you even have this if no one can even read it? Who is blowing my phone up? Reminds me, I talked to Suzuha only about this yesterday. Yep. Now it's a dead programming language only decipherable with an IBM 5100. You sure know a lot. And Teeter already knows about CERN. I don't know, it seems dumb to me. Yeah, it's... If you're talking the real John Teeter, like in real life, then yeah. But in this, they do find out who John Teeter actually is. It's almost like an almighty will is pulling the strings. But the thing is, because he says John Teeter appeared in 2000, he still thinks this John Teeter is a fake, someone who's just trolling. But he's starting to see that some of the things that this John Teeter is saying is proving to be true since they've been hacking into CERN. So now they found out, you know, CERN is creating mini black holes, even though they said they weren't. And so he's starting to realize that some of the things John Teeter says is actually true, but he still can't really trust him. I meant in real life. Okay, yeah. No, I say, this discovery of ours was inevitable from the start, for this is the choice of Steins Gate. Wait, so CERN has an IBM 5100 database? Those machines aren't compatible with any modern software. Why would they do something like that? I mean, that would kind of be the ultimate security. Answer me this, what's the best way to secure a machine against external cracking? Well, make it standalone, of course. Only IBM 100 can read it, and then I guess that's kind of standalone. Which means that CERN's keeping their most important secrets hidden there. How do you know about that hidden function anyway? It is recorded in my brain's extensive Index Librorum Prohibitorium. Teeter said it himself 10 years ago, but Daru wouldn't believe me even if I told him the truth. I think Teeter got it from... I think Suzuha got it from Teeter, because Teeter already did say all this stuff online already, but nobody is believing him. I ignore Daru's retort. Mayuri, we have important matters to discuss. Assemble. I can hear you fine from here. It doesn't matter whether you can hear or not. This meeting concerns the fate of the Future Gadget Laboratory, nay, the fate of mankind. So I want it to feel more secretive, like we're scheming or something. It's important that we stare closely at the monitor and exchange dramatic lines. The atmosphere right now is too light. It's all Mayuri's fault. Mayuri won't be participating. She won't participate in your evil schemes. Well, I can't have everything my way. Yeah, no one remembers him from 10 years ago like it never happened, yes, but for some reason Okabe still remembers it happening, and right now he's comparing and contrasting the things that the Teeter from 2000 said to what this Teeter is saying now, and this Teeter is saying a lot of similar things that the one from the past said. Listen, you two, henceforth the Future Gadget Laboratory shall begin emergency top secret operations. What about the window, my boy? Suzuha is probably listening, because you like to shout everything you say. This shall be the first stage in our war against the dark powers that manipulate the world from the shadows. Our enemy is CERN, a scientific institution engaged in the most evil research imaginable. Oh, Korean, you're too loud. I've been up all night. Crap, I guess I am being too loud. That kind of ruins the whole secret feeling. Come on, guys, I just want to be secretive. And the window's open too. If Suzuha's down below, I'm sure she can hear everything. That's how she gets all her info. She just be hearing them. He also remembers going to that one dude's conference at the beginning of the game. It's true. While apparently the meeting was actually canceled, but he remembers, just like the player, remembers being there plain as day. Understand, the world has no need for two mad scientists. Before they can get ahead of time, we must outwit them. Who are they? You know them. Mayushi doesn't get it at all. Basically, we must obtain the Phantom Retro PC, the IBM 5100, said to be located somewhere here in Akiba. James, don't spoil nothing. I make a magnificent declaration, but Daru just rubs his eyes and Mayuri's focused on her book. Is there anything you guys react to? I'm trying to feel cool, guys. Come on. We've uncovered a massive conspiracy here. How come you aren't excited? Don't say nothing, James. Anybody who spoils this game is getting banned. I don't care who you are. I don't care. I'll ban myself if I accidentally spoil it. I'll pass on the search. I'm seriously tired. Besides, I want to keep combing Serm's server. That's true. Well, you're the only one who can do that, Daru, so I'll leave it to you. Yeah, and he is always yelling. And she even did say, yeah, I kind of hear everything you guys are saying because you leave the window open and you're super loud. I mean, if I was bored, literally, she said she's down there all day and she had time to goof off into the town 4 or 5 times during her shift because there are no customers. I know. I seeing Danielle get all into it. I'm loving it right now. So the IBM 5100 investigation squad shall consist of Mayuri and me. I can't. I have to make costumes and I have work too. She says that, but she certainly seems relaxed. Come on, guys, I need friends. So basically, you two are telling me this. I'm the only one with free time. Fine, I'll manage alone somehow. It's useless to try and stop me. Understood? Are you going to do something bad again? Nah, he's all talk. I leave my useless comrades behind and stride gallantly out of the lab. I descend the stairs and take a step out to the street. Bro, if I see Moeka, best girl. Second best girl. Only for a bicycle to barrel towards me from the direction of Kurama Ibashi. Kurama Ibashi Dori and dramatically skid to stop right in front of me. What's up? Hi, Okabe Rintaro. I want to hear Danielle's. I mean, she said she Googled it. Actually, yeah, I forgot. She did say she did that. Yeah, she said she heard from some friends that and that she Googled it. She heard from friends about a retro PC and she Googled about what it was able to do. Those are some really good theories, because I'm not gonna lie, Danielle is really close with numerous things she said. I'm not gonna tell her which one is right, but you're definitely on the right track. You're definitely on the right track. And even more evidence is coming soon. Pretty nice technique there. Bicycles are fun, aren't they? I'd never ridden one before coming here. You've never ridden a bicycle? My man, bro. Jordan, please don't say that. Bro, trust me, I'm good with this. Come on, man. Don't tell her she's on a path, period, bro. Bro, you be doing the same thing, bro. But she just gave us like 4 theories, and I told her she's on the right path. That doesn't tell her which one she is. And literally a lot of it's just like common sense. Like literally, well, if you're just paying attention, then you can kind of get stuff. What's good, Nate? Adam, don't worry about it, bro. We're good. We're good. Nope, I had ridden motorcycles before, though. I can't help but be restless. Every time my mind almost settles, it's filled with thoughts of the curious microwave experiments at the Future Gadget Laboratory. Going to work now? Yep. The Brawn Tube Workshop shutters are open, but the shop itself never opens until around 11 or 12. I don't know exactly when, it just seems to change with Mr. Braun's mood. That's perfect. There's something we need to talk about. But I need to get to the shop ready for business. With this game, nah, I'm not gonna lie, you gotta go in as blind as possible because this game is gonna blow your mind so many times. It's gonna have you crying, it's gonna have you screaming, yelling. It's crazy, I'm telling you. Nothing really. Jeez, I just mindlessly sweep in front of the shop. If I clean inside, the boss gets angry. Everything's where it needs to be, he says. So he's paying her to not clean. So hear me out then. Does it have to be right now? My glare is not very effective. She doesn't falter at all. Then go ahead. But keep it short, okay? Where is the IBM 5100? No intel yet. But by the way you talked yesterday, it sounded like you knew. No, I know someone who knows. Then take me to them. I won't take no for an answer. Refuse and I'll show you a living hell. Jesus. I can't. Come on. I even said I'd show you a living hell. Come on. I can't introduce you even if I wanted to. What do you mean? Don't tell me they're an imaginary... They've been dead for years. Oh, yeah, I won't even tell you. If you are right, I'm not even going to tell you. She's saying she won't be surprised even if she guesses it. Huh? I'm sorry. Nah, it's okay. Anyway, there's something I can tell you. Honestly, I'm hoping you can tell me something. Hey, part-timer, it's only your third day and you're late. Sorry, boss. The streets were a little crowded this morning. If you're not going to take this seriously, I can always give you the boot, you hear? As for you, Okabe, don't you lay a finger on my part-timer. Wait, time to use the phone wave or whatever to go back. Even if you are right, what does that mean for the overall plot? Exactly, that's the big question. That's the big question. It's like, where do you go from there? Aren't you the lecherous one here, Mr. Braun? Why, you just try saying something like that in front of Nai. I'll murder you. Gotta keep my honor as a father. Besides, I ain't got no use for a skinny kid like her. What was that? Take that back, boss. What, you mad? I'm not a kid, I'm a warrior. The part-time warrior. What are you talking about? I like the look in your eyes, part-time warrior. They shine with the radiance of the beast unseen in modern men. Never forget those eyes of yours and you shall surely change class from part-time warrior to true warrior. But I'm already a warrior. Stay diligent in your training and you shall have a place at my side on the field of Ragnarok. Ragnarok? What's that? The final battle against CERN. Bro, don't say that out like you in public. You got something like that planned? Count me in if you do, but I've never heard of it. Of course you haven't. This is the first time I've revealed it, for I shall be the one to initiate Ragnarok, and the world shall be reborn. I am the Avatar Water. I said water. I think Ragnarok has numerous meanings. Doesn't Ragnarok mean like the end of the world? The final war. Yeah, Ragnarok in Norse mythology, the final war of the gods. Twilight of the gods, yeah. Wow, you're super brave, Okabe Rintro. You'll probably fail, but I like your spirit. Bruh. New sub. Kez FX, thank you so much for subscribing. You are now Loyal Knight. Welcome to Hidden Kingdom. We're honored to have you. I wish my comrades were as spirited as you are. Apparently Suzuha has comrades. I'd like her to introduce me. That way I can form my personal army, the Phoenix Crusaders. Wait a sec. Does she assume why does she assume I'll fail at Ragnarok? Looks like I need to instill the fear of Hoen Kyoma into this girl. Instill the fear. Why does my store attract nothing but weirdos? Bruh. Mr. Braun is beefy, dude. Whatever, part-timer, just come inside. I love Suzuha. Coming. Later, Okabe Rintaro. If it's Shining Finger. Okay. From freaking Ferris. He's not even gonna respond, so I'm not even gonna read that. So you're going to help me search after all. That's the Ladmim spirit. Oh no, that's not it. I was thinking about buying lunch. Wow. She really is a glutton. It's not even lunchtime yet. So where do you plan to go? Sanbo's Beef Bowl sounds good. But how do you know? Who says the meeting actually happened and this is all an alternate world? I love Danielle when she's like this. Bro, same. I ain't never seen Danielle like have this side of her. I've seen something similar, but not like this. This is what I'm trying to see. That's why I stream in this game, bro. Legit. That is why I'm streaming this game. Sambo isn't open this early. I tried to warn her, but Mayuri is no longer there. Come on, Mayuri. It's so good to see her thinking. That's what I like to see. Mayuri disappears like this every so often. Each time she does, I wonder for one terrible second if she really has vanished from the world. I look around and see Mayuri standing at a distance. She's gazing up at the sky through the buildings. Here we go again. She stopped in the middle of the street so other pedestrians look at her, wondering what she's doing. She doesn't notice their stares, but she slowly reaches out to the sky, as if entranced. And then she freezes in that position. This is one of Mayuri's habits. I call it Stardust Handshake. Mayuri says she's liked looking at the night sky ever since she was little. Her reason is romantic, or perhaps childish. I feel like I can reach the stars. Is gonna go into it now? It's not. When I asked her about it one day, she just smiled and gave that answer. At first she only reached out to the night sky, but lately she's been doing it without regard to the time of the day. Like now, something inside her just seems to switch on. Honestly, it's a little crazy. It's not gonna explain it. It's too early for stars, Mayuri. I walk up to Mayuri and call out to her. She slowly lowers her hand with a blank smile on her face. Did you know? Even during the day, the stars are still up there. Getting philosophical is nice and all, but it's dangerous to stop in the middle of the street. That's true. You're right. How's she staring at that? There actually is a really deep meaning why. I thought they were going to explain it now, but I guess they're not doing that right now. How are ramen and stars even related? Mayuri's mind works in mysterious ways. What's happened? You were there when they hacked into CERN. I hacked into CERN, and that's about it. Now they're wondering the next course of action. We're finally seeing Kurisu again. Hold up, let me not get demonetized. Okay, there we go. I can't help but be restless. Every time my mind almost settles, it's filled with thoughts of the curious microwave experiments at the Future Gadget Laboratory. Literally, Okabe said this exact same sentence earlier. Oh, her hand's someone in the way. She was still standing before she put her hand out. Kurisu. The GOAT! The best character in the game. I'm a scientist. It's only natural I'd get uneasy when I'm presented with a question that doesn't have an answer. Though I suppose there's no use in thinking about it here. Right, the laundry. Should probably take care of that. Oh yeah, we ban. We ban, boys. Christina! I know I said I'd search for the IBM 5100, but I have no idea where to start. I know Daru's well acquainted with retro PCs, but is there anyone else? Oh yeah, Shining Finger was obsessed with the IBM 5100, wasn't she? I do not like Moeka. I don't like Moeka. I do not like her in this game. Steins Gate Zero, she's great. The visual novel, she's great. But dang, I do not like her in this game. I'm really reluctant to contact that male demon though. Who died? What? She didn't die. She just ran away when they realized that the phone wave was a time machine. But ultimately, my feelings are trivial. Ragnarok hangs in the balance. I don't know Shining Finger's phone number, so I'll just send her an email for the time being. Then comes an email. It's from Shining Finger. Thanks for the email. I've been waiting. I don't like talking on the phone, so let's exchange emails instead. That was a quick reply. But I asked her to call, so why does she reply by email? No, he's wondering if she knows where one is at, or if she found any more information, because they've kind of just been going back and forth like, hey, have you heard anything? Wait, she wants it by email? There's a lot to cover. I'd rather not have to type it all out, especially since he has one of those phones where it takes like 5 freaking clicks just to say hi. Need to find out her phone number. An IBM 5100 is actually real. It was actually the first model computer. From what I remember, I'm pretty sure the IBM 5100 was one of the very first model computers ever built. Send. Hold up. Alright, sorry. Had to change something really quick. IBM, okay, yeah. Yeah, I know, but why would she let him use it if she's searching so hard for it? Well, because he doesn't necessarily know what she wants it for. Probably, Adam, as long as you're willing to literally sell your left kidney, then you'd probably get one. I look up after finishing my email to see a crowd of people in front of Radhi Khan. Guess people are still curious. Of course, the satellite's still there. Not 30 seconds pass before I get a reply. Well, if it isn't my assistant, what are you doing here? Hey, when did I become your assistant? Looks like she'll snap at me, so to dampen her spirit, I go back to checking my email. Let's both do our best. I don't have anything. How about you? Told her to tell me her phone number, and she just ignored me. Bruh. I need to be a YouTuber with like 1 mil subs. Facts, bro. I think it's because a lot of people were talking about the IBM 5100 popping up right now because Akihabara, it's been rumored that there's been one around town. So a lot of people are kind of looking, maybe not a lot of people, but retro PC fanatics are all talking about it and wondering where it's at. Because Daru said his friends were looking for one too. Why are you glaring at me? Don't worry about it. You're not the cause of my frustration. Oh, so you're just raging? Don't glare at me. Glared at me before, haven't you? That's because you keep doing her. One step closer. Oh no, I'm not saying anything. New sub, Chris Rose. Thank you so much for subscribing. You are now a loyal knight. Welcome to the Hidden Kingdom. We are honored to have you. Also, if you guys are enjoying the stream, hit the like button for your boy if you were over there on YouTube. I would highly, highly appreciate it because I do go back and look at analytics. I feel like I didn't say that enough last stream. So yeah. The way to curse his heart is through pudding, bro. As long as it's not the last one. As long as you give her the last one. Another one? Tell me the super hacker's address. I'm about to snap my phone in half and throw it on the ground. You mean to tell me the super hacker's address? Are you making fun of me with that music note? You're not getting anything from me. Are the emails you're getting really that unpleasant? They're more unreasonable than unpleasant. Can't quite describe it in one word. Stop sending me all these short emails. I'm begging you. Just gather your thoughts and send everything together. Be a little satisfied after sending that email. Yeah, that sure showed her. So Christina, what brings you here? If you're going to call me names, could you at least be consistent? Anyway, my business here doesn't concern you. Why are you pouting? I'm not pouting, I just don't want to get involved in any of your silly games again. Nonsense, you're already a lab mem. You have a duty to work for the benefit of the lab. I regret losing myself to curiosity back then. Did you come to see the satellite? I guess. Doesn't make sense. Normally they calculate satellites' orbits so they burn up in the atmosphere when they fall. So how can that thing be in such a perfect condition? Where are the satellites from anyway? They still don't know. Rumors say it's from the former Soviet Union, but Russia denies it, so it looks like they can't remove it yet. My daughter's email but can't tell me her number. Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. You think I'm freaking betraying my mans like that? No, that's my homie. I can't even get your number. That's crazy to me. So it's another organization cover-up. They knew I'd be at ReadyCon and tried to erase me. Organization? What's that? The organization is the organization. Its a formal name is something else, but all those who know of its existence call it the organization out of fear. They rule the world from the shadows, transcending nations with politics, economics, religion, even science in their clutches. It's obviously a crackpot conspiracy theory. Thank you very much. Otaku culture. I see it on you. This phrase is commonly used on the internet as a way of punctuating a statement. It originates from a story posted on @channel, aka Twitter, in which a man tries to pass his bodily Okay. Didn't need to know all that backstory. Did not need to know that. What's wrong? Nothing. Really, nothing, okay? Say another word and I'll hit you. Crazy girl. Anyway, what's happened with the phone wave? I thought you didn't want to get involved, and it's not the phone wave, it's the phone wave name subject to change. Just answer me, have you learned anything? No progress. We've tried repeating the experiment, but at present we haven't been able to reproduce the discharge phenomenon or send another email to the past. I see. We banned! Wild! We banned, bro. We banned. It's over. The last stream got copyrighted, bro. It's time. Dang you, Shining Finger. I set out to send so many short emails, but she doesn't seem to get it. I can't handle this male demon. These are all different emails. Are you mad at me? Sorry for being pushy, but I really need the info on IBM 5100. You're the only lead I have. Okay, Kun. That's why I pestered you so much. I promise I won't send you one-line messages anymore. Looks like she's rethinking things. Hopefully I don't have to worry about any more email assaults. Hello? Can you put your phone away when you're talking with someone? Don't be like that. Rather, you should praise me, for I have taught a foul male demon to behave like a civilized human being. Nose is straighter than my spine. Jesus. I don't care for the art style too much. Okay, hold up. I want to show you what he looks like in the visual novel. This is what he looks like in the visual novel. I like that design better than the way he looks in the anime. Like, I like the close-ups pictures of that, but this general one, I don't know how I feel about that. It should have did the thing that some visual novels do, like what is it? All visual novels, if they don't do it the way Steins Gate Elite does it, they should have it to where it has a regular background and behind the text it has the character portrait, like Danganronpa does. Does Okabe have the ability to read chain memories through world lines? Master confirmed. The master of master. Do you see it? It's pretty much a line. That's crazy. Christina. Okay, let's send a reply. Apology accepted. I'm looking for an IBM 5102. I agree that we should exchange information. I'll let you know when I have something. You don't need to reply to this mail. I type that out and send it. Are you done with your little mail exchange, Hoin-san? Do you remember my true name? Indeed, I am Hoin Kiyoma. I was being facetious. How was that facetious? He called me by my correct name. You made no mistake. You'll make a good assistant. Okabe-san, have you sought professional help? I am not Okabe. This is exhausting. Bro, we gotta stream through 0 too, I'm not even gonna lie. An awkward silence hung in the air until Kurisu suddenly asked if there were any coin laundries nearby, since she has some clothes that she needed cleaning. Hoping that would buy me some leverage in the future, I escort her to the coin laundry I frequent. So about the phone wave name subject to change. After the experiment, you screamed something like, "A time machine! It can't be!" Did something awaken a past trauma? No, and don't go making one up either. Back when she was 5 years old, Christina was on the plains of Arkansas when lightning... I wasn't hit by lightning and I was still living in Japan when I was 5. And why Arkansas? I was trying to imagine tranquil scenery, and the first state to come to mind was Arkansas. Second was Oregon. Bro, if Zero gets the elite treatment, that would be crazy. I believe they made the anime change for this game so that new people to the visual novel would play this game. I think that was really nice. Is Zero not in Elite? No. Elite is literally just the first one for $60. Yep. Worth it to me though, because I'm a fanboy. Not Utah? I mean, relatively speaking, isn't Utah more suitable? Then answer me, Christina. Why did you freak out back then? No reason. I simply didn't want to believe. Fringe science should stay in the realm of fiction. Fringe science? Don't be ridiculous. You saw it with your own eyes. You saw the email leak to the past. You saw the banana travel instantly through space. I saw, but we must be missing something, or maybe we're just seeing what we want to see. Bro, what? Remember what I said at ATF? Time machines are just a pipe dream given modern technology. Yet a bunch of amateurs like you just stick a phone and a microwave together and expect time travel to occur? Ridiculous. But it did occur. Will you deny what you saw with your own eyes? Or are you saying that theories trump reality? Then I hope you enjoy sophistry and word games, because that's all you'll ever have. What do you mean word games? Quantum theory, for example. If you ask me, theories like that are nothing but word games. Wait, are you rejecting modern physics? Who do you think you are? I'm Hoin Kiyoma. Who do you think? Trust what you see. The only things that matter are things that happen. Things that don't happen, things that aren't observed, are just hypotheses. When hypotheses pile up and theories are verified, they become reality. That's how modern physics comes to understand the truth of the universe. But sometimes your hypotheses are mistaken. Even Einstein was wrong about some things.
One step closer.
New sub, Cyborg Gamer. Thanks so much for subscribing. You are now Low Knight. Welcome to the Kingdom. We are honored to have you. So you're going to do nothing just because you could be wrong? Then enjoy your dirty little lab and your silly gadgets, because that's all you'll ever have. Jesus. You'll never reach the truth that way. Failure teaches success. I see. Nice rebuttal. You're never getting off your high horse, are you? By the way, Christina, I have always felt that physicists are hypocrites. What? There are phenomena that everyone knows occur in reality, but which physicists refuse to research. What do you think about that? I don't know what to say unless you can give me some examples. Ghosts, for instance. The occult? Really? You refuse to research it just because of the occult? That contradicts what you just said. You'll never reach the truth that way. People have seen ghosts. There's even photographic evidence. So where are the theories? Why do physicists refuse to speak? It's a different field of study. You can't call physics the study of natural phenomena, then decide some things don't count. True, but... And that's why we must investigate the phenomenon of sending emails to the past. You shall assist me. No. So the genius girl really does hate me. I won't have a hand in your fringe science. I won't make the same mistake my father did. Your father? You make a fine argument, but it won't work in the scientific community. The day you decide to research time travel is the day you're out of a job. How can you be so certain? Because that's what happened to my father. My father, a physicist, loved time machines. He was so fascinated by Wells' The Time Machine that he seriously studied time travel. But because of his obsession, he was practically exiled from the scientific community. I will never get involved with time travel research. This time, her sheer force of will gave me pause. What should I say? I'm sorry, I got emotional. She apologizes first. Christina's calm character saves me. Don't worry about it. I wanted to test your character, so I made you angry on purpose. You are literally the stupidest person I've ever met. Huh? Oh, he knew it. Anyway, the phone wave isn't a time machine. Email is a man-made system, so this phenomenon could be explainable in the scope of that system. Uh-oh. Adam, are you still here? Oh no. Oh no, bro. The next adpocalypse is about to start. Oh no. Oh no. I don't want to talk about it on stream, but I'm gonna DM you, Adam. You might want to spread this around too. Spread that around. Yeah, but I'm saying, like, for people who are monetized, and you got plenty of friends who are, so you might want to spread the word to them too. And even then, it still affects you too in the end, because you don't know how long an adpocalypse can go on. It can go on for a super long time. I understand. I had no idea you hate time machines that much. It's almost like an allergy. I apologize for forcing you to become a lab mem. You don't have to come again. I wasn't planning on it. But know this, Christina. Don't call me Christina. Labmem 004 will be a retired number. That number is yours forever. You look ridiculous. Look, I was trying to have a cool exit and everything. Alright, Lonely, you have a good one. I'm legit about to end stream because we just hit the 3-hour mark. What are you doing? You ruined my perfectly staged exit scene and you call yourself my assistant? No, I don't call myself your assistant, and besides, I still have something to ask you. I asked you about this before, but you said I got stabbed, right? I demand an explanation. Ah, yes, the other real-life phenomenon that is yet to be explained. That was just something I hallucinated. Let's just leave it at that for now. Why would you dream about me? I don't know, and it wasn't a dream, it was a hallucination. You said something about Dr. Nakabachi, didn't you? Dr. Nakabachi held a time machine presentation at Ready Con that day. That presentation was cancelled because of the satellite crash. So it seems, but in my hallucination, the presentation proceeded as planned. Mayuri and I went to see it, and you came over to flirt with me. I don't flirt, especially not with idiots like you. Like I said, it wasn't real, okay? No, maybe this world is what isn't real. That would explain the riddle of the phone wave, named subject change. If this world is some kind of simulation, then we can disregard the laws of physics. Escapism, that's unexpectedly chicken of you. It's a hypothesis, your favorite thing. So who stabbed me? Don't tell me it was you. I recall the sight of curse you clapped in the puddle of blood. It sends shivers down my spine. Was it really just a hallucination? It was too real. Wait, what? Wait, what did you say, Tenya? I can clearly remember the smell of blood. You were already dead when I got there. I didn't see who did it. I don't get it. Why do I have to die in your mind? You have something against me? Of course not. At that point in time, we had only spoken once. We were just strangers. Well, that one time we talked was during the events I imagined, so strictly speaking, at that point in time, all I knew about her was what I read in the magazine. Anyway, we didn't know each other. That's why I ran away instead of calling for an ambulance. My hero. Bruh. What, you want me to go back in time and give you CPR or something? I need to use the phone wave name such exchange for that. Oh, then maybe this reality isn't real. We're not doing no spoilers in the chat to anybody who knows what's going on. None. No spoilers. I know y'all, some of y'all tempted. No, we're not doing it. Though I suppose I need to figure out how to return to that hallucination first. I've heard enough. No more hallucinations about me, okay? Dying isn't fun, even if it's in someone else's head. I can't make any guarantees. That would require perfect 24-hour surveillance inside my brain. You have come back for everything, don't you? Looks like she wants to end the conversation. Yeah. What now? I'm not done talking. You trying to pick a fight? It's revenge for ruining my farewell scene, Christina. You shall regret your thoughtless actions. Okay, fine. What is it? About the IBN 5100. I don't know what you're talking about. You don't know, then forget about it. Farewell, we will not meet again. Hey, don't tell me to forget about it. What is the IBN 5 whatever? The IBM 5100. It's a retro PC from 1975. I'm looking for one. Yeah? What are you going to do with it? Looks like she's interested. She was the same way when she came to the lab. I guess this girl is just brimming with curiosity. Interested? You're interested, aren't you? Just a little. Then I shall answer. The IBM 5100 is the key to unlocking CERN's most closely guarded secrets. CERN? You mean the CERN? Indeed. Through the tireless efforts of my faithful lab members, we have uncovered evidence that CERN is researching time travel. Come, be astonished. Great, I shouldn't have asked. Bro, I'm trying to look cool, and this girl always, oh my gosh. Just you watch. I will expose CERN's secret if it's the last thing I do. Didn't she just leave all her clothes? No, see, yeah, they said that in the anime. In the anime, he stopped her about the IBM 5100 and then stopped her again, I think, and said, well, you're leaving with your clothes still in the wash. But he just let her go this time. Yeah, this is when he goes around looking for the parts for the IBM 5100. My boy is hungry. It is now August. Everything after here is about to be crazy. As I wolf down my beef bowl, I try to think of every place where IBM 5100 could be, but nothing came to mind. Oh my gosh. I pretend not to notice her withering glance and... It's me. What's up? Mayushi! I thought I told you not to contact me on this line. It could be tapped. Huh? Telling you to not be so careless. Anyway, give me this sit rep. Mokuri and Mayushi doesn't know what that means. I'm asking you why you're calling. Why didn't you just say that? What are you doing now? Executing the mission. Well, why didn't you just say so? Mayushi heard something amazing just now. Wanna hear? If it's valuable information, then by all means. If it's about the IBM 5100. You mean you have a lead? You got it at May Queen, you say? How could I have overlooked it? What have I done? Well, then come to May Queen. I'll be waiting. Hey, tell me over the phone. Why do I have to go all the way to May Queen? Man, I love this game, bro. And they don't even know yet, bro. It's just crazy. Not wanting to waste a moment inquiring Mayuri's info, I slap my money down on the table and take off for May Queen. I complain, but it's less than a 10-minute walk. Okay. So... Ooh, part-time warrior, Suzaha. That's a secret. Where do you think? If you get it right, I'll take you anywhere. Anywhere reachable by bicycle, that is. Take a guess. By the way, no hints. Oh, I love Suzaha. She's great. May Queen is crazy, bro. Okay. I might end it here. Yeah, this is the event now, right? This is the tournament. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna end off here because it's gonna get crazy after this, I think. So makes the most sense to end it here, especially since we're over 3 hours now. So I'm gonna end it here. Big thanks to all the interaction tonight. It really does make the difference. It really, really does. And if you guys enjoyed, hit that like button for your boy. It really, really does make the difference as I go back and check analytics, and it makes me happy to see that people are actually enjoying what I'm doing. So again, what did I should have kept going. Pardon me. Look at this. On Friday, okay, it's past midnight now. I'm probably gonna stream Thursday and Friday, but Friday we might go on the deep end. We probably will go really late, maybe like a 2 a.m. all the way up to 2 a.m. maybe, because it's gonna, by then it's gonna be crazy. On a cliffhanger about the IBM 5100, yeah, because you're about to find out the new lead about the IBM 5100. Hey, that gives you a reason to come back to the next stream, Danielle. Gives you a reason. But we're gonna stream probably tomorrow and the next day of this game, because I am streaming this game all the way through. I'm going to, even if we don't exactly go for all the endings, because I'm not sure there's one ending I'm not sure I want to get. I mean, I know some of you guys haven't seen the other endings, or if you guys are even interested in seeing the other endings, but it'd be kind of cool to see those endings animated like this. Oh yeah, if the Adpocalypse is happening, every like matters, because the amount of likes that gets on the stream will start, recommending, the streams out to more people. So starting tomorrow, I'll start having custom thumbnails for each stream. But let's get the true ending for Danielle first. Okay, we'll go straight for the true ending first then. Then, for those of you guys who want to, after the true ending, depending on how long the stream is, we can go back in and get the other stuff, because it shouldn't take us, forever to do that. I'll still watch the other endings. That's good, because I want Danielle to not be confused at how the game actually ends, because I think we still got to sit through the credits for each ending. Pretty sure I can skip it, but you know, credits still roll. But again, hit the like button if you did enjoy, and if you're new and you haven't already, why not subscribe? It'll make sure you never miss another YouTube video or stream ever again. And those of you on the Twitch side, enabling notifications after following will make sure you never miss another live stream again. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Kingdom Ace. The Suzuha ending is crazy. Gilgamesh, it's crazy. These streams got me hyped. I'm so glad, James. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Kingdom Ace, and remember, my loyal knights, to always fly skyward.